Oh my
I
god,
mean,
surprise! Oh, actually, oh, someone has seen the round of one of their opponent. Look at the bans from Sandfish, man, on this one.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
Someone has
that's what you want to see. Yeah, yeah,
someone has done their homework and scouted
yeah.
their
They
opponent.
have.
Oh, the Sandfish is kind of off center, like.
And I actually like wanted to mention it in the previous game already, but Shattered Plains, Chris on Shattered Plains, what what is that gonna bring us?
Oh, especially without humans.
Have you ever seen him on on a
uh,
closed map?
I think I've seen him on Copenhagen on Coast Arena. The problem is on those maps you can actually like transport towards your opponent. You cannot do that on this map. I would expect him to go
No.
like humans, but humans are banned, so I don't really know what you're doing on. There's not really any civilization that can do pressure and feudal age on a closed map, so.
We just got a huge, I think a huge intel on who Sandfish is. Look at the first map ban. Atoll. If you're banning first ban Atoll against Chris, you really don't like water.
So. What are you
Figures.
saying? Who's the hinting towards?
So I think like for Sandfish so far we had Otter and
Otter and Apollo, yeah. Phoebus and Otter, yeah.
Yeah. And Otter would never. I don't think Otter would ever first ban Atoll against Chris, right?
So we're back to Phoebus again?
It has to be. I mean, guys, tell me if I'm wrong about it, but who would? Why would you ban the map? Like first ban as well is what is striking me really. But first banning the water map against Chris, when you could, and Chris got away with Canyon Lake. Canyon Lake can be super dangerous with the forward siege workshop and this kind of stuff. Even Sunburn, Desert Void. I would fear Chris much more on those maps.
I'm gonna counter your argument now. Phoebus is the biggest Arabia player or the biggest hamster we have in this tournament, besides Megafish. Would he really first pick Shattered Plains? Or is it the matchup thing? Because he knows it's Chris.
Okay, I don't think he's he's an Arabia player in the sense that he can only do Arabia like. I think it's an Arabia player in the sense that he doesn't like water.
I just wanted to bring it up. I played a practice game on Shattered Plains against Apollo. He destroyed me with Light Cav. So. He can play that map too.
He can play it, and it's not that hard from to transition from Arabia to Shattered Plains. I mean, you only need to know an FC build, which is usually you do know that at this level, right?
So no, we did not have guessing pages for the semifinals, but that's intended. I don't think there's much point in doing them.
Yeah. All right, but in the end, we got Shattered Plain and Desert Paradise. So Desert Paradise, yeah, actually, again, I think if you know that the opponent is Chris, Desert Paradise, I don't think is the easiest map to face Chris on, but all right.
And also, it's interesting to see what civilizations Meerkat is falling back to when 3 of his main civilizations get banned, in Malay, Romans, and Cumans. And he opts to go for Celts, Malians, Armenians, and Bulgarians as sort of the new. I mean, Bulgarians kind of make sense.
Yeah.
But Celts and Malians and Armenians, I think, are new in his draft, and I'm super excited to see what he's doing there.
I've seen Chris go for the Bulgarians on Costa Rica.
Oh my god! Armenian churches. He's going to church. He's going to forward church. No, he's going to forward church. He's going to church rush.
It could be a feudal longswords. That was.
No, it's going to be a church rush.
Okay. I mean, I guess he wants his rams. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go immersion. I'm super hyped.
We banned Kittens?
Actually, I have to load it again.
Why did we ban Kittens for Chris? That's a weird ban, in my opinion.
Maybe that's just a personal preference. Wow. With players like Chris, I don't think you can think in terms of meta and what the best thing is. Like, objectively, I think it's just all like from start to finish. Their playstyle, their civs is just all personal preference. So he just doesn't like the civ. That's
okay. And then we have like a Japanese for the counter man at arms could be very good. Italians for Desert Paradise, but careful. Georgians, very fast uptime. I do like it. The Wu again for the man at arms, maybe on Dry River. Lithuanians for Canyon Lake probably, and then Vietnamese. Why not?
Welcome to the second semi-finals on the right side of the brackets. We have Sandfish versus Meerkat in the Secret Desert Cup. In the blue, in the south, we have Sandfish, who is suspected to be either Otter or Apollo. I think that's pretty fair to say. On the Vu, of course, a very, very strong civilization overall, especially on hybrid maps. They've seen a lot of success. His map is pretty good. If he is playing against someone who forwards him very heavily, then quite the opposite to Step Eagle yesterday. We do have a very, very safe back main goal that's going to be relatively easy to defend, but Meerkat will find a way to pressure that anyway, I think. And in the north, in the red, we have Celts, which is a very interesting pick as well. Just very, very forward. My prediction is, and I'm going out on a limb here, we're going to see 4 Vils walking forward with a barracks. Maybe. Who knows?
Xardas, I think you're a very good AoE2 player.
Yeah, I think so.
How can you know this?
I'm reading the meta like no one else.
Like an open book. I mean, even it's crazy. I had forgotten that you can push in gears but I had forgotten this map had gears, which is I think pretty neat against Chris because like you have extra food for longer under the TC, which helps a lot when you need all your wood on buildings and then all the on the military production. However, forward berries for Sandfish.
Sandfish is scouting with 4 or 5 different turkeys around the map. That is very, very good gameplay.
Who would do that?
I mean,
we should do a ship scouting analysis before this tournament starts.
Honestly, and here's a fun story. I spotted Viper in Hidden Cup 3 in the first game he played based on his scouting pattern.
Scouting patterns are very
they're very, very unique to players. Yes.
Yeah, there are a lot of little things like that. We do have 5 on wood for Sandfish and 5 on wood with the Celts. So it's good. I think 5 on wood on a hybrid map with the Celts is great because you're gonna be able to afford firstly the dock and then 2 fishing ships or maybe even 3 if you're crazy. Yeah. And also barracks. You have the lumberjack bonus.
Celts are always great with affording stuff, simply because of their great wood economy.
Forward dock, though.
And forward dock is something we've seen. I mean,
interesting choice. I don't know what to think about it because you also have corner like the corners on this map have better deep fish than just the sides. If you're gonna go for the outer water. So I think
the pond still has the most value. If you're expecting to play against Chris, I'm still not sure. Okay, you're docking on different ponds. I like that for Chris, so you can basically ignore it. On the other hand, he can't make his opponent commit a couple of resources to the water, which is also a great thing for his approaches. So I'm still torn on what's the right approach there. And yeah, we are seeing the boars brought in. Same with a couple of deer.
You know what? I think for Meerkat here it would have been much better to dog the open spawn. Why? Because Celts you will be working with more wood. So like if you're forcing a fight on water and on land at the same time with your forward shenanigans as usual for Meerkat, then the opponent is gonna struggle more than you because you're gonna have more wood than the opponent. First point, and then Chris wants to finish the opponent with either the crazy fuel age pressure or then the faster castle age into.
No, that's a very good.
Pressure.
That's a really
and
good
killing
point.
the fish is great for that.
That is true, and that's a really good point, and that was exactly what I was touching on, is that even if you want to apply land pressure, making your opponent fight is very, very good in some matchups. You just make them or force them to invest resources where you don't want them to have them. I really like that approach, especially when your civ has more resources to do stuff like this. That's a very great point to make strategically. 4 villagers.
One fishing ship from Meerkat being idled for. Okay, no, it's not. It's going back. It's 2 fishing ships against 2 fishing ships. Soon to be 3 fishing ships, and I think if you're Meerkat, like the value of a 3rd fishing ships is great for Meerkat. It's gonna bring you to castle age much faster, and that's really something that I think that's actually the main strategy from Meerkat, especially as Celts. Of course, you're still doing your 4 wheels forward shenanigans, as usual. But then
Wait,
you really
do we
want
not
to
know
get
where
onto
the
this
opponent
chaotic
is?
Seed Workshop.
Do we not know?
The scouting has been pretty poor. I think. Where's the scout? Oh no, we do know.
We should know
Yeah.
that this is.
We've
here,
understood. Okay, and the barracks is. I never understand the barracks placement from Chris. I mean, it's always I mean, forward still, but not that forward. I don't know why he's placing it here instead of the right on the berries even. But he's always doing it like that.
No, Otter, I'm trying to change player color to then change the POV. So. We are fighting off the scout, taking a lot of HP off of them, but there's the villagers, there's the entire town. The militia...
It was only to keep it open! Oh, I think it's good.
Militia are getting trickled in here.
But we had the counter man-at-arms ourselves, and with Wu in particular, I think the counter man-at-arms can work very well against Chris. Let's see... Oh, don't run into the TC though.
And that's something he did against Step Ego too, so...
you can garrison the TC,
you can garrison, yes.
Garrison.
You can garrison this.
Okay, first kill for Meerkat. Okay, 1-1. Well, it's very close.
I hate this for Meerkat.
But I think the extra militia and
this
the
is horrible. We're only now reached feudal age. Man-at-arm almost completed for Sandfish here. This is all going to die soon, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait for the upgrade. Now we can turn around. There's the next man-at-arm created in the barracks.
So much better.
We are fighting villagers. Okay. Yeah, we should have pulled that back.
Exactly. But, yeah. With Wu, you have the regenerating man-at-arms. It's kind of hard to remember, but if you're able to pull back your man-at-arm, they can heal up pretty fast actually. So it's a lot of value.
That is true. Yes. I mean, do we see? Yeah, that's a little bit of a waste of a unit. We should wall this ASAP, by the way.
But I think this initial defense
pretty good, yeah. Pretty good so far.
And we did remember about to add another fish for Sandfish. So Sandfish hits feudal age with only 2 fishing ships, and now he's adding even a 4.
So there's a very interesting question. Which one of these is Huggy? I don't think we are seeing Huggy on the screen. I have a pretty good suspicion where Huggy is in this tournament. Let's see, tomorrow is going to be the reveal, so if you want to find out, you have to stick around. We are pressuring the gold now with a couple of men-at-arms. But I think we have everything we need to defend this.
Did Andy say that Fennec is Huggy in the end? I don't remember.
No, Andy said he's not Huggy. He excluded Huggy.
Oh damn. Well, it's gonna be hard for Huggy. So we do have like 8 men-at-arms with Arson.
Oh my god.
It's a full feudal age. We're not going for the fast castle with market abuse, at least not yet. And the opponent already has, well, soon to be 4 archers on the field. I think
that's a very good defense so far. Yeah, I like it.
The defense is working out super well for Sandfish, and again with the 4 fishing clips and even 1 galley, which is cute. Oh, the 1 galley killed 1 man-at-arm.
MT Explorer saying red is Chris. Believe it or not, that has been the main guess for that player so far. Honestly, this is the best defense I've seen anyone do against Meerkat so far. We are losing a couple of stray men-at-arms, which I don't like. We should try to be grouping them together.
I'm not even sure why we're making men-at-arms anymore.
And we have to. I think you have to be cautious. You can't underproduce, right? I think.
Well, Chris has the armor, and I mean you're old. It's true that Chris did pick Arson already, but like you have archers coming out.
The thing is, they're still a pretty good frontline for your archers, and one thing you can't afford against Chris is to underproduce military.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. If you go for 1 or 2 too much, it's better than just completely collapsing. So.
Sure. I guess it's. I mean, against Chris, if you, I guess if you defend well initially against Chris, you're feeling well.
Yes.
You're feeling good about your position, and then you can invest into 2.
So
okay, I can see that.
There's one thing I want to touch on quickly. Do we maybe see Chris with a civilization that he's simply not as accustomed to? Because with 3 bans against Malay and Romans and humans, he had to switch to Celts, which maybe in the way Celts work, he isn't that experienced with the Celts. Like, they still suit his style, but maybe he doesn't play them that often. That might play a big part. The civilizations he's forced to play here might also give a little bit of an edge to Sandfish from the draft forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit surprised that he tried to come in so much very early on in Feudal Age with 4 vehicles, like super forward and all, and he just lost everything. When I think he just wanted to put a bit of pressure on the opponent to force them to overreact. But then with Celts, if you get up to Castle Age, you put everything on wood and gold, and you go for double Siege Workshop, and then it's getting crazy. And I think that would have.
However,
space
Meerkat has the market up to the right side of the map.
Okay.
We are
And we have the
floating, and
resources.
now this is exactly what we were expecting to happen. We are marketing our way up to Castle Age so much faster than our opponent. That has happened in almost every single game that we've
No,
seen.
look at that. Sandfish.
This player.
Sandfish just unqueued a shit ton of villagers. He has 25 on food.
Oh my
He's gonna
god,
click up in,
he's gonna click himself
in 2
soon.
seconds. Yeah, yeah, very good behind. Oh, 5 fishing ships even.
Honestly,
That could-
considering who he's up against, this is a very close castle timing. I think.
Yeah. I think you even unqueue villagers. Okay, we're gonna have the market. Oh no, he needed to not use the gold miners for the market because he needs the gold. So he should have used that.
Yeah, he can just quickly sell a little bit of stone or wood. That's okay, I think.
But I think he could have been up already. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, he
He's
does
up
actually.
now.
Yeah, he sold.
And
He
that's-
sold. He
okay,
sold
1
100
minute.
stone.
1 minute is very much fine when you have this eco advantage for sure.
Okay, so what's going to happen? This is a very bold villager walking forward, just getting ignored by the men-at-arms. He is going to be able to slap the foundation down, creating a little bit of space between him. I mean, yeah, this villager is going to go down. Brave villager just dancing with the men-at-arms there. Going down, so what's going to happen here? Meerkat is going to go forward with a siege workshop. And Sandfish has to go for defensive siege on his own, maybe a month. No, he's going to go crossbows. Adding a second range is very good here, I think.
I want to point out that the galleon in the pond shouldn't have, but is finding a lot of value already. The third Menatam killed, I think. I think it's only been Menatam, but a lot of value already for that.
This is such a calm reaction, like just one villager tapping away on the palisade, just going archers, just chasing them around all day. This is a super calm reaction, but that's probably what happens if you prepare
Siege
for
workshop?
Chris.
So one thing, they broke into gold, but they get it cleaned by the archers just before the upgrade. Like, one thing we can criticize Sandfish for is not sending like 4 archers forward. Like 4 archers in Chris's wood line or gold would have been deadly.
Again, I don't think. I mean, maybe that's just my opinion. I think you use all you have to survive. I don't think you send any army forward and risk that you underproduce at home. I don't think that's good against Chris. That's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion. I'm fine with that, but I think you want to have all the army at home to not risk dying.
Housed. We're terribly housed, so Phoebus confirmed. And we're gonna go for longswords ourselves for Sandfish. I mean, we have
wait.
soon to be 9 double barracks. Okay, longswords in. I mean, coming in. We don't have the armor, but
to be fair,
Chris
the
has
only
good
advantage Celts longswords have over the Vu is that they're faster, but mobility doesn't really matter because Meerkat wants to force the fight at your base, so mobility isn't that big of a factor. Now we're moving out, and those archers.
I think we're throwing. I think the longsword's choice is not good at all here against the Celtic Scorpions, and the counterattack is nice, but
We're
not with
pushing
all of
back.
the archers.
It depends on how fast Red can push from the right now.
Wait, we cancelled. Oh no, longsword. The longsword upgrade was coming in. Did it get denied by the barracks coming down?
I think it might have been. I'm not
That's
quite
huge
sure.
because we have nine men at house. They need the upgrades. The longsword upgrade is big. Okay, we're just hitting some farms at home. Careful not to run
That's
into the
2
TC.
dead villagers. I don't think Meerkat is noticing this. All the attention
He
probably in
doesn't
his own
care.
base. And now we're going to have we're fighting on 2 fronts again. Honestly, we have a couple of men-at-arms at home now. We are clicking longswords again. We realized it got cancelled now. And now the town is running away again for...
Oh, it's crazy. A lot of stuff is happening forward and at home for both players.
The
Longsword is gonna
Scorpions
come in.
are like a little bit out of position. This
And
is
also, I'm
Oh,
very
oh,
surprised.
oh, oh.
Like one mangonel.
the gold, the gold, the gold.
Yeah, the gold is good. Oh no, Chris. And I think Chris needed like one mangonel and 5 scorpions. I would have much preferred to have 2 rams. Yeah, rams only now. But I think with rams we could have already jumped the TC Wong style, especially with kills. We're running into the TC for the
Oh,
archers
that's
now.
bad, and the scorpions are there too.
This is back and
Oh
forth.
my, what?
On the
What are we
also
doing?
diving the mangonel.
What is
The
this?
mangonel is taking out 1 scorpion.
What? Look at this dead tray of the.
Oh, holy shit! The scorpions that went all the way back are useless now.
At the same time, we're clearing up Red's army in our own base simply because we have the numbers advantage.
We did
This
lose a
is-
lot though when clearing the. But we do have
Look
the
at this!
advantage.
Look at the villagers
Once
at the,
again.
at the left! The entire city has ran away towards the other edge of the map. And now we're chasing longswords with longswords. The archers are dead, the scorpions are at home. And
Yeah,
the
okay,
fishing
I-
ships are completely idle in the middle. This game is
We're
just
also on
like...
stone. We're also on stone for Sandfish, and we are also redock. Oh, we have a dock out. We're trying to redock towards the outside. Let's see. If we can afford it, it could be
Oh,
great.
oh, oh! Do we... I mean, no. The longsword's pulling away. This dock might be
Yeah.
denied if we are looking. The problem is there's
but I
10
think
other spots on the map
Meerkat
we have to look at.
It's focused elsewhere. Oh, the fishing ships in the middle are idle now. I think 5 was too much. You run out of fish too.
Yeah, 5 is a little too much. I'm not quite sure where to look
get
at.
up to Castle Age competitively. Like,
There's like
okay,
4...
the galley still finding a lot of value. This galley has been crazy.
Honestly,
It's
control
not
over
the
this
Scorpion
pawn might be great towards the late game, but I don't think the late game is where this game is heading.
No, I
There's
don't
like
think so.
4 longswords like posing as woodcutters for Meerkat in the bottom.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, I see that.
Siege Workshop about to be denied. Yeah, I think this game is very much in favor of Sandfish, even with the score difference being there for Meerkat for a little while there, but
It should be smooth sailing from here onwards.
because
for
the
Sandfish.
push has kind of died out. We're on better
Yeah.
economy now, and yeah,
I think Sandfish is just gonna keep on massing military. Hopefully, or he's getting back onto archers. I guess he's dealt with siege, so that I don't mind that. And you go the 2 scorpions, so archers, and then you do a 4th castle. I mean, even though there's not much to hit.
Oh,
because
these
all the
scorpions are
can-
doing a great job. Maybe
Yeah.
one clever ground attack can like kill a lot here. Oh no, we were killing the scorpion. Very
Wait,
nicely
the mangonel
played.
is gonna get cleared because way better breaks for the kills champions. Oh, we're not chasing down the mangonel though. That's unfortunate. I think we could have sniped the mangonel. Arson is coming now, but for 1 longsword. We just lost everything.
Oh, and we found our longswords again at the bottom. They're finally moving out.
It's
Probably just
walled.
because this archer went in vision. Yeah, if this
Additional
is a hole, that
CC.
might have been bad. So, and there's one thing I'm gonna say. If you can choose to build a second TC against Chris, that's always a great sign. And of course, there's a hole.
Yeah.
I think he
Ah,
opened
here
that
we
for the
go.
TC. I think he opened that for the TC though, so that's not as random as it
Oh
seems.
yeah, true.
So if you can choose to add a second TC against Chris, you're usually in a good position. But I want to say if if you can choose. Like Step Eagle was forced to build TCs. This was a choice. And there's a very big difference against
Wait.
Chris.
Wait,
So,
I'm looking at the eco. Lorray in chat is pointing out second dock and fishing ships out for Meerkat on
That
the
is
outside where the
something,
villages
yeah,
are.
and we are evening out the village or the,
No,
the
we-
economy
we
count. We're
pulled
ahead
ahead.
now. What? What happened? One
Sandfish!
hole
I
just.
think we've thrown away too many longswords. And the archer switch, we need crossbowmen.
We talked about the TC. Maybe the TC might have been a little bit of a greedy mistake here. I don't know.
No, I
like-
just think like crossbowman. He's still making longswordsmen, but like the opponent had the second armor, whereas only the first one for Meerkat for so long, and just
We
crossbowmen I think.
Are
that-
building
that-
another
that-
siege workshop, and Meerkat is kind of
Wait,
all over the
we
place
found-
now with red
we found the
units.
stone.
and He
Oh,
did
we're
find the stone.
crumbling.
We were defending pretty nicely there, so that's good. Like, I don't like. This is so random. Honestly, this game. It's so much
Okay,
random stuff.
I have a question for you because I have no idea about.
Yeah.
Do Chris ever add TCs? Like, do you ever see him on 2 TCs? or even more
Chris?
because
I've
he's
made a
starting to
joke.
float a lot of resources.
I've made a joke earlier in the tournament that Chris has to find his TC button. I haven't seen him build a single one, I think.
So he's gonna go for imp, but what do you do in imp? I've seen him go imp into
Does Chris know
Tipo
what
Major take
does
for with Bulgarians.
does Chris
but
know what
he-
Imperial Age is?
Yeah. I've seen him in Imperial Age.
Alright.
Oh, look at the two longswordsmen fighting on the beach.
Yeah, I saw that. And one person standing tall there. Crazy.
Oh no.
He made Paladin with Burgundians once. Okay.
No way.
This is just
It's gonna-
an endless game of longswords like clashing.
I have no idea where this game is going. From here on, I have no idea.
Into the damn
because
hell, like Memb used to say. Or still does.
Chris will click up to Imperial Age, but to do what? I have no idea. With 44 villages, what do you get from Imp?
Champions or something? I don't know. It's kind of
Oh,
like...
I guess it works as siege. Okay, how many barracks? He's actually about to have
problem
3 barracks
is-
forward.
At one point, Chris was the only one with real army on the map. This has kind of shifted towards 13 to 2 army for Sandfish
The
now.
counterattack! The counterattack!
Oh, yeah, we're in the
Archers on the
woodline with
ground.
archers again. That is something.
And also, no gold anymore
That's
for
great.
Chris. What does he see as gold?
I
He
mean,
doesn't
he
see
says
gold
he sees-
anymore.
He does see gold where all of his forward buildings
Oh,
are.
super forward.
So
God.
I think Sandfish
gold is an
has
issue.
still stabilized, and we do. If we
Yeah.
want Imp, we have to sell a lot of wood now.
Yeah, the no gold is a. Do we have the market of gold? Right? Where is it? Oh, it's here.
The market should be to the right of the map. Yeah,
Triple
exactly.
barracks, double seed workshop.
Like,
Yeah,
and
this is
the fight
awesome.
in this area just isn't stopping. Like, there's constant scorpions,
yeah.
longswords, everything. And
Both have been trickling in longswords. I mean, it's great.
this this has to be such an exhausting game to play for Sandfish. Honestly, this
And-
has to be.
But disheartening as well, because you were thinking you pulled off a great defense, and now you're realizing that no, it's way harder than that, and you will have to play against
Oh, that's a
that
good castle though.
for 3 additional games, 2 additional games at least.
I mean, I like that Sandfish redocked and just chose to stay on 2 TCs. Like, against Chris, you simply can't afford to go too much economy. And that almost cost him the game, by the way. We're still not in a good position. There's some archers against the
Okay.
scorpions, and like...
And some archers forward as well.
If the archers
what
pull
do-
away the army, we could finish this castle at least. That's something. How do scorpions do against scorpions? That's something I don't see too much. We are having archers underneath Red's TC again, so if
Yeah,
Red
yeah, we have
notices...
So if the castle ever goes up, I think we need a Mongol knocker.
Look at this!
On the way should be
Sandfish just carelessly diving. He knows
Yeah,
that he's not
he
looking.
knows.
He knows that Red is not looking. Oh,
and
no,
that's
no,
actually
again.
killing Chris.
Oh,
Because
oh,
if you're
oh,
looking at the economy, he
In
was
the
ahead.
meantime, we are trying to deny a castle. The Imperial Age idea is completely abandoned at this point,
No,
and that is
yeah.
huge because all these resources, all this time, could have been used for Castle Age stuff. That hurts.
Abusing the market for that though. We've been saying
Sandfish
for that.
is doing such a great job of pushing Chris off of gold, like the entirety of
yeah,
the
the
game.
gold is a huge problem. No, the villagers are
Oh.
coming back for gold.
And now the longswords are diving. Both mangonels go down in the end for both players. The longswords are under the TC. The TC is
they're
getting
finding
repaired, and the castle is not going to go up. The
And
TC
the
is
ram.
shooting, and the ram is there, and
Two
everything.
scorpions and the ram. Oh, we need to clear the longsword.
The vills on the gold are dying again, by the way, while
Oh
this
no!
is happening.
The multitasking. Chris. I think we can take the castle.
Oh, we don't
and then
realize.
the
This time we
castle.
didn't realize. The entire gold is dead.
Yeah, noise. And soon to be the woodline, maybe. It feels over for 23
Yeah, it feels
villages.
like Sandfish was on the edge of dying a couple of times, but he pulled his way back.
Oh, the castle!
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
making
yeah,
a final
yeah,
push for the
yeah,
castle, but we have the longsword, I think.
Yeah, but at this point it should go up. And
Yeah.
the rams should
Even
be
if we
dying
lose so
to the
many villages.
longswords, and
Okay, it's up, and now we even have access to fire archers. I think fire archers are decent against siege. I
Fire
don't know if they
archers
get
is
the extra
perfect
though.
against the siege.
They counter the siege or not? I don't remember this unit.
No, I think they have more range and bonus damage against siege units too, not just against buildings. So I think the fire archer is a great unit
Okay.
to use here.
Yeah, the description is saying strong against siege weapons.
It is, because against building,
And
and
building.
as the GG is called, fire archers have bonus range and damage against buildings and siege. So they can just always stay out of vision and just snipe them repeatedly. That's great, yeah.
Yeah, that's great for the woo here.
And honestly,
And
those
GG.
games, you would expect that every Chris game looks the same, but it's not. Every game feels different and unique because it's a different sort of madness.
The 8, 9, 9, 10 even Menatons in the age with the armor. Crazy.
This
I
was
still
a
think
game and
that-
a half, man.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that, in my opinion, Chris missed the timing. When he hit Castle Age, he had the faster Celtic, faster working siege workshop, producing faster firing siege. He
I
went for
think-
1 million, 5 scorpions before adding a ram. I think if you go for 2 scorpions, 2 rams, you destroy the.
And
HTC
again,
of the
this
opponent.
is like, this felt so close and so on the edge for such a long period of this game that I think that
Oh yeah.
Chris not being able to play the perfect but only the second best civs might actually make a lot of a difference here.
Maybe,
I really
yeah,
think it makes a huge difference actually.
He has a lot of experience with some civilizations, and maybe
Yes.
this experience would have been enough to tip the balance here. Because it, as you said, it was really, really, really close game.
Very,
Very
very
back and
close
forth.
indeed. But also, like, the frequent counterattacks with the archers in Castle Age was really, really good play and really, really good awareness by Sandfish here. That's definitely what kept him in the game.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! The dock just got destroyed. The first dock of Meerkat got destroyed at the end.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I'm about to jump into the draft again. But
Yeah.
yeah, Sandfish is in the lead, which shouldn't set Meerkat off too much. Meerkat pulled his first set back, being down 2-1 on match point, and then he won 2 times. So Meerkat is definitely a player who can recover from such situations. As I'm pulling up the draft, I mean, it doesn't matter how many games there are left because every single game will look somewhat like the one we've just seen. Okay, so what?
Thinking Dry River, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Chris is a rather straightforward person, and I'm not saying that only about his gameplay, but also about the map choices. I just think he's gonna go for Dry River.
So we don't have
Although-
Romans. We
He did use
have.
Dry River, right? In the first round for Chris.
I think he did. Did
I
he?
think he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
And I wasn't.
Do we
impressed
see?
by his-
And that's the thing. It's so hard to pin the civs. When Chris plays, we never
Yeah,
know
he's
what civ he's
gonna be-
going to use where. Like he can use any civ anywhere, basically. However, I feel on Dry River there's clear favorites here. I think. I don't think we're going to see Dravidians because he likes to use them on other maps. I think
I'm
Armenians are actually a
hesitating
great play.
between. Yeah, I was hesitating between Armenians and still Bulgarian.
Yeah, Armenians is a
Because
meta
with the
thing.
mill, because with the mill, you know, I mean, usually, I mean, often when you're going for the Manhattan build, you're skipping the mill. However, here you don't want to skip the mill to get the shorefish, right? But then you might lose timing on the back getting up. But with Bulgarians, you make up for this timing by getting the upgrade, the Manhattan upgrade right away. So that's why I'm thinking Bulgarians can be very nice on Dry River, just for this very small timing at the start, but it can be enough to win a game sometimes, especially on such a map.
Yeah, I would agree. And I
And
want to
Japanese
see
also.
I want to see Armenians shine on Dry River once. So I'm going to go with what I want to see.
Okay.
I hope we're going to see Armenians on Dry River. For
And still with the-
Sandfish, it's
Still
probably
with the
Japanese.
church rush, you're still if Armenians on Dry
No,
River.
the churches. Yeah, no, it's fine. I still think.
No,
I
I'm
mean, the thing
thinking
is, I've
then
seen
it's
pro
feudal long
players.
sword, right?
I've seen pro players, especially Hera, play Armenian FC churches forward, and he won against other pro players with it, and he did it both on Arabia and on Arena. So
Okay.
it is a thing that you can do and you can win with. So I got excited
Yeah.
for a moment.
Of course.
However, I think if Chris has to play Shattered Plains, he's probably going to play Saracens.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Chris with the Saracens, but
I kind of hope we're going to see Shattered Plains because I want to see Chris
that
play
would be
there.
great.
But
Yeah,
for
if
now,
Sandfish, and surely if you're Sandfish and you're losing one game,
yeah.
you're to Chris, you're then bringing him to Shadow Plane, where he should be completely at loss, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably doing some like FC Mamelukes or something. I don't know. That's something I was.
Does he know how to do that?
I hope we're going to find out. I really do. Go. Yeah, so you basically saw me ranting about the map. Here's the map, by the way. I'm very sorry.
Meerkat's map is, I mean, almost as good.
It doesn't matter what Meerkat's map looks like. We're not going to look there.
No. It does matter. On Dry River, it does matter. Because
it does matter? Okay.
Dry River is the one map where the opponent is like basically doing a similar thing to the opponent. So you can really like Meerkat can really end up having Man-at-Arms base for once. So
yes.
That could matter. But usually, anyway, on this map, we usually see fights in the middle.
Can you rate that lumber camp quickly because it looks nice? From
yeah, I was talking about this one. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So, and for chat, this is the map I was rambling on about. 2 back golds for Sandfish, 2 back stones for Sandfish, an easy wall if he wants to. Doesn't really get better than this. So better map for red. Yeah, if you look at the fish, I think it's still fine.
Chris is slightly closer to the fish, but the fish ponds near the starting bases are better for Sandfish, I would say. And we're going for the mill right now. Oh, with the first villager. Okay, villager builds house and then mill. And I think we're gonna send the following villagers onto the shellfish. Nice stuff.
There's a sheep like guarding the gold. Interesting. Yes, we do reach out for the mill. Also, the wood line. What I do like, this like wood patch that are just randomly spawning in the middle is kind of shielding Sandfish in a way. Like not like obviously it's not as good as a wall, but it can still act like sort of a like distraction, right? Like you first have to run around, so that's
and it's guarded by a crocodile, so you have to be very careful.
True, there's a crocodile. Scary. The Gaia units.
Actually, on every patch of wood in the middle, there's a crocodile. It's great. The 3 crocodiles. I don't know, maybe it was 3 brothers who got turned into crocodiles and then have to...
There's one on each island.
Yeah.
Nice, very good.
They have to look after the wood. I don't know.
Yeah, we're definitely looking at the important things in the game. Oh, this is a little bit of a sloppy board where Sandfish is just losing a will to the elephant.
What happened? I mean, okay, this
he
is
just he just didn't do. I think he was busy walling his mill or something.
Yeah, and I don't know why he was walling at this point.
I mean, that's
even weird. Then at this elo, right? You should be able to. I mean, you know when you're luring.
Oh, no! The crocodile. Oh, we don't have loom. Okay,
No!
Please don't tell me this is happening. No, the second villager goes down. Disaster.
The crocodile.
First the elephant, now the crocodile.
Who was talking about map hacks? This was a terrible map for Sandfish. Oh my goodness.
He's playing against. Like Meerkat's not even doing anything, and there's already 2 dead villagers.
17, and we're idling to pick up as well. 17 villagers up. Oh damn! I mean, Chris still has the very late timing, so.
I like how you just call him Chris. Call him by what he is. Yes, exactly. So there's 4 villagers starting to move.
You know what? But just even if we forget about those 2 unfortunate losses for Sandfish, if you're looking at the strategy, the decision to go... So the barracks, the build before that was pretty great. I think he would have been able to click up with 19 villagers up.
Oh, I like the way he's walling. I like the way he's walling. That's a very, very
I
secure
don't like
base.
that at all. I
You
was
don't?
about to talk about your
Why?
Japanese. Your Japanese against Chris. Chris actually goes up pretty late, usually, right? The bar. What is this bark? Again, the bark position from Chris. I've never been able to on that. But your Japanese, you should have the initiative. He should be one
Oh, we
villager
see the
faster because
villagers.
of the cheaper meal, and he
see
should
the
have the
villagers.
better men at arms.
Yeah,
So you
title
don't
is
have to
outdated,
wall,
that's true.
at least not early on. And those walls are actually very costly. And we're pulling in the wheels.
Oh,
You don't have so many
interesting.
wheels. You don't have so many wheels that you can do that, though.
I mean,
think.
if we didn't lose two, I would agree, but we do see the villagers, but there is more militia soon to be men at arms there for Sandfish.
You have Japanese men at arms to do this kind of stuff. I'm
Can
really
you give me a
confused.
break, Otter? I know, my scoreboard's wrong, everything's wrong, let's enjoy the game.
Okay, the men at arms upgrade. I mean, again, Japanese men at arms. Basically, yeah, they haven't taken a lot of damage, so they're gonna be great. Even against 4 militia, I think the upgrade for Meerkat is gonna be great. This is great stuff.
So can you quickly explain again, why don't you like those walls from Sandfish? Because this feels very, very secure and cozy.
No, you go for secure and cozy when you have the initiative. At least so early. Those walls are actually very expensive, especially on a map like that, in which it's very snowbally. So like every investment you're making into walls, it's investment you're not making into military units on the field, and
yeah,
also you're
yeah.
getting the risk to being snowballed. And
there's
again,
a second barrack coming up, by the way, so we
Japanese
are
men
trying
at
to
arms.
match the numbers.
I do love that though. The second,
I do like
I
that,
mean,
yeah.
we're not producing from the first, but we were floating. Anyway.
Armenians! Longsword is
Oh,
coming
let's
in
go.
in
It's
feudal
actually pretty cheap.
age.
Even. It's pretty cheap. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna wait.
Let's
Who's
enjoy
gonna
this.
destroy who? I still think, yeah, longsword is such a big
We have
upgrade.
more
I still
numbers in that spot for Meerkat, and Longsword is in. And I think what this is gonna boil down to is numbers against quality. We're going to have more production, but the worst unit for Japanese
No,
here. Well, not even the worst unit, it's still Japanese men-at-arms. I'm not even sure who
No,
wins this.
I think it's already over, except if we lose to the... Because the longsword, if you're looking at that, the difference is insanely big. Plus 1
Really?
melee armor,
Okay.
plus 3 attack, or even
Oh
4.
damn, yes, that's...
And
Damn.
plus 15 HP. It's huge. No, the longswords are just way too good. And okay, so I don't like. I had forgotten about the opponent being Armenian. I don't like the second barrack anymore. I think we needed an archer range. We have the market though for Sandfish. Why is the market so early?
There's a couple of villagers walking, now fighting. There's a crocodile in the mix again.
The crocodile. Okay,
But I think
one
we do have
villager.
loom, so it doesn't even
It's
matter
a
too much.
2-2.
Oh!
Ես պատրաստ եմ ծերիմ թագավոր
Let's go, Gaia! No
He
way!
noticed!
That's so unfair though.
Okay, Meerkat
awesome.
definitely has a better Gaia micro. That's for sure.
For sure.
And,
Although, well,
yeah.
we've been idling a lot. Okay, I was wondering how could we afford the longsword so fast?
Oh my god,
And
Arson
also,
is coming in. Holy shit.
we've been going full idle TC time, and I love it. I love it on this map. You go full idle TC time. You don't need that many girls to spam, to go double barracks and spam longswords. Arson. Well,
How quickly
the
do you-
Japanese men at arms are going out.
I mean, this is still Japanese men-at-arms, so...
No, but
Yeah, okay, that's
they're
brutal.
getting destroyed.
That is absolutely brutal, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, longsword.
Do we
is
call it?
so-
I expect
so
a GG soon, honestly. Like, we have 4 on food, there's
But
nothing.
they just broken in front at the top.
Yeah,
You have to evacuate the.
I mean,
field
that's
and-
way too late of an archery range. You cannot start
Yeah.
massing now. That's not gonna work.
Oh, counter attack. That's true. Three forward men at arms. They found 1 kill.
There is a counter-attack, by the way. Sandfish once again trying to find value in Meerkat's base. The problem is Meerkat has no base. Look at this. Like, there's just 3 houses in the DC. Everything else is...
I don't know what's happening. I
Everything
was
else
looking
is
at
in the
base.
middle.
He's sending everything forward.
But it's mule
everything is on
cards. It's
shellfish.
mule cards, so it's fine. It's mule cards. We can
Yeah,
just
true as
rotate
well.
our villagers to the
On this
middle.
island of food, what a traitor! We're stonewalling for Sandfish at home. I don't think we're gonna have the time though. Like this is.
I can't.
Arson.
Oh no! These are going to break in. Yeah. Oh, we did manage, but it's arson. Oh yeah, this is. Oh my god, the last second tap. It's still
Even
stone
through the
walls.
stone walls, they're
Yeah,
going
it's still
fast.
but stone walls can still hold them off for a little while.
Oh sure.
That's okay.
But you know what you do this time around for Chris? You take down the range. The
sad
buildings
man-at-arms.
are going down so fast to.
Yeah, you
reinforce
just kill the buildings. You
Arson.
just clean everything on the front now. 100%.
The range, then the market. The opponent cannot do a thing.
And these sad 3 man-at-arms. Look, Sandfish is still trying to find something, but there's nothing in
There's
the back.
nothing to be found. He's even bringing in the scout. Oh, he might find one villager, but I don't know if he's microing it.
Oh,
you know
we
what?
are
Sandfish is
walking.
actually
We
out
are
of
walking.
stone.
Oh, nice quick walls to keep them in TC range. That's very, very good. Gate here. Gate here. Oh, we are too late. Okay, never mind. The man-at-arms are in.
It's too difficult.
Yes.
And also, Sandfish is out of stone, meaning that if Meerkat wants, he can also bust through the palisade wall. But I mean, he's already in. He's gonna, yeah, he should be able to take down this house at some point.
This
just,
looks like an
the market.
equalized set, and the market is going down.
I think so. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't see any comeback mechanic, honestly. Who would play? Like, I would have surrendered 5 minutes ago.
Oh, the archers also. Oh. Eating the dirt. No way. One longsword to keep the gold. The
Why are
longsword
we
in the wood line.
Why are we
And
playing?
we still have the counter attack. Doing that.
Do we expect our opponent to have 0 economy? I mean, based on what the man-at-arms saw in Red's base, we might assume that there's no economy. But quite the
Maybe
contrary,
Sandfish-
there's 30 wills out in the open on Shorefish. So-
But you know what? Maybe Sandfish didn't pay attention forward man-at-arms, and he's thinking, "Whoa, I'm seeing no one near the. I've killed everything with those man-at-arms. You don't know."
That is true, the score diff is like kinda high, but like not...
Oh, but look at the resources for Meerkat now. It's crazy. He doesn't have the second building though.
I don't
wait,
think
no, he
it
does,
really
he does.
matters. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, sell a bit, and okay, you're up. He's up. Oh, he
I
sold
mean-
the stone out of. Okay. Yeah, destroy the Japanese mining camp. Huge blow. Huge blow to the mining too. But I wanted to see a DC snipe in feudal age though. I feel like going for castle age is a bit unfair for the viewers, Chris. We wanted to see a feudal age TC eating. No views on gold for Chris. He has 4. It's actually pretty cheap to afford.
We're trying to go back on the stone. The archer's doing a nice job. Yeah, Castle Age has the BGG. Like,
Do you think we're gonna see champions? Or we?
oh, he can afford it.
Yeah.
He can definitely afford it.
He's
We are
running
seeing
into
the
the
quick
TC
wall
though?
again. We are. Oh, this time the gate is there, nicely played. We do see the quick walls in order to trap those guys.
That's very wasteful.
Very well played, but it doesn't really matter at this point. But it still looks nice. It's still. I appreciate the effort. This looks very, very nice. This is still well played. Unfortunately, we are behind by what feels like an entire game at this point.
Wait. We lost the men-at-arms.
Oh, the 3
The
men at
men-at-arms?
arms? Are they gone?
Yeah. I don't know where they went.
We have 3 army, and those are the 3 archers, I think. So yeah, we did lose them. So
Look
it's
at the
10 seconds until the GG will come in. I would
I think
assume.
they will. Okay, I think they the men-at-arms did some fighting on the wheels in the middle, and Meerkat just
Yes. There it is.
No, you have long sword and soon to be like two-handed. Just double attacks for Armenians coming in now. Okay. Okay, Meerkat.
This was a great game. Look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this. Like
it's
we just
That's
migrated
awesome.
towards the middle. That was really well played. I'm going to spend a little bit of time. I'm going to go straight towards the drafting. Towards the drafting page, and I'm going to spend a little time and fix my in-game scoreboard because I have a lot of stuff that's wrong with it right now. So you can analyze the draft, jump into your analysis of that, and I'm going to be fixing my stuff in the meantime.
Sandfish just tied. I mean, sorry, Meerkat just tied the series against Sandfish, so Oh, it's actually Sandfish's turn to choose a map. And
True.
again,
Oh, I
back
want to
with
see
the
Shattered
discussion we had.
Plains.
Shattered
Come on.
Plains. I'm really hoping you in this situation you're thinking, okay, you just beat me on Dry River, fair. I'm bringing you to Shattered Plains.
Yes, please. I would love that.
And Chris, what do you do on Shattered Plains? I do agree with your Saracen call. I would love a Bulgarian Kripos rush though, like an FC Kripos rush, something like that. Could be great as well.
I hope.
Otherwise, well, maybe I mean FC Betos. I don't, but I don't think he would like using Betos anyway. So yeah, I think Saracens. But then, what do you do with the Saracens? I mean, just for the market because you don't know how to play this kind of map, so you know that your economy is shit. So you need the Saracen bonus.
I don't know, man. Like maybe it's. I mean,
Just
you
to
could
go
even
for
argue. You
longswords?
could even you could even argue to go for something like Bulgarians and Tower Rush. Like there's so much things you can do. Or maybe just maybe Saracen Towers plus Archers is something that he could do. Like just go Feudal Age or go Towers Archers with fletching or something. I don't know.
I would love to. Oh, okay. I know what I would like to see. I would like to see a Bulgarian FC into Bulgarian archers in a siege tower. I would love to see that from Chris.
You mean Botkin Archers in Castle Age?
Botkin, yeah, you're right. Cheap Botkin. Cheap Botkin.
Cheap Botkin Archers. Let's go.
With Thumbring. With Thumbring, they do have Thumbring. So pretty OP actually.
So much potential. So much potential. I mean, you never know. I'm just super happy that if we now see Desert Paradise and this entire thing ends 3-1 without Shattered Plains, we're gonna be so mad.
So disappointed.
I'm gonna be so pissed, yeah.
By the way, talking about Desert Paradise, I was starting to look at the civilization for Paradise. We still have like Georgians, Italians, Lithuanians. So I'm expecting Lithuanians here for Shattered Plains. Oh wait, maybe no, there's Canyon Lake as well.
Okay, so I've been playing this map, Shattered Plains, with Apollo in practice, and he loves Vietnamese on this map.
Okay.
He always goes Vietnamese or I mean, he played both of these in practice apparently, but he's definitely going to play. He loves playing Lightcav and Monk. Like he's a very much of a standard meta player, so that's what I expect. If it's Apollo, there's still a chance that it's not, but.
Okay, we're gonna see Vietnamese on Shattered Plains from. Okay, but I was looking at Desert Paradise. If we get to there, hopefully we will. I mean, hopefully this will to the decider game. I would love that. We might have Georgians for Sandfish, and I think Georgians with the churches to defend this kind of rushes from Chris could be super good.
I am happy to tell you that we are going to go to Shattered Plains.
And welcome everyone to third game in the set. Again in blue and red. So in blue we have Sandfish in like the east with Vietnamese. So just before that, Xardas did tell us that he trained on this map against Apollo, and Apollo apparently loved Vietnamese. So I'm thinking this is a big tell, right? And I'm not seeing again.
It might be.
I'm not seeing Otto playing Vietnamese here. Neither.
If this is Lightcav, I would expect Apollo to play like this. If this is like FC Rattan Archers, I don't think that's going to be Apollo's gameplay. Because I know that he likes his. I mean, the problem is against Chris, people tend to do like weird stuff.
Yeah, you adapt.
If you feel like if you're against Chris and you feel like okay, a defensive castle might be better to not die, you might see people adapting towards like FC Rattan Archers. I can see that happening.
And even like if you're thinking even more for the Bulgarians, they are lacking last time in Imperial Age for the skirmishes. So like going for Rattans into a faster Imperial Age can be pretty hard for the Bulgarians to deal with.
I'm gonna take a little bit of time, as this is basically Arena Dark Age, to talk about the map a little bit. You start with, pretty similar to Arena, we are pre-walled with stone walls. In the center there's a lot of resources, there's a little bit of shorefish, relics, gold, stone, and yeah, that's basically the map. So map control will be pretty important here, and yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to know that the big difference from Arena, in my opinion, is you do start with the stone walls, but the layout is quite tight around your base, meaning you don't have a lot of safe space to play with, meaning that at some point you will have to expand. But for that, you will have a lot of space to expand to. So this is, in the end, this is a huge open-end map. The control over the middle is very important, but it can you can wait for later stages of the game, I think, to control the center. Also, the center.
Yeah, that is true.
But it's scattered, quite large, so you can counter one side of the center, and the opponent is still controlling the other side. That works too.
Yeah, on Arena, there's basically only option where you can expand to, which is the back. You do not have that option here, but you have the option to run towards the sides way more easily. That's, I think, what you're getting at. So
yeah.
That's one of the important differences. Also, the wood lines aren't as safe to take as they are on Arena, because they are very forward and usually part of your walls even. So it's not exactly Arena. Of course, it's natural in the comparison, right? Like pre-stone walled on opposite sides of a giant like map and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do see the differences. The relic spawn, kind of fortunate for Meerkat here, as a lot of relics.
But I don't think it's gonna be much of a...
Yeah, fair enough. The relics are like, the distribution is actually kind of okay-ish, I think.
No, yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind that. One is kind of in the middle, and two are more towards Sandfish. Two more.
So
towards,
how?
okay.
I mean, Meerkat is a player who's all about breaking his opponent's. I mean, first of all, your opponent's spirit, but also your opponent's base. So how does he accomplish this with the Bulgarians here? That's what I'm going to be very curious to see, because do we go towers? Do we go?
No. I am once again advocating for the Kripost. And anyway, like, when we're thinking Chris, we're thinking of crazy like 4 wheels and the crazy Manhattan pressure. However, on such a closed map with the stone walls at the start, it shouldn't really be a thing. But I still think that Chris's main best age is the castle age. So I think an FC into shenanigans for Chris could work out very well.
Okay, there's one question I have. Will we see 4 villagers in the barracks on this map? Because I don't think we will. It doesn't really make sense.
Well, we're getting Loom.
Oh, wait.
Why are we getting Loom?
Where? Okay, which villagers are we pulling?
No, and Feudal Age is queued. No,
this is going to be a tower rush then. This has to be trash then.
Be a tower rush. No, I wanted
to see.
Are we going
forward? Are we going to stone? Are we doing like?
And it's not like arena. It's not like arena on which you can tower rush the entrance. And I mean, there's only one entrance and one opponent here. You tower rush one side, but then
you just walk away. You just walk away. Yeah, that's.
Still has an access to the middle and all. Oh,
okay,
no.
I'm going to. The thing is, if you haven't practiced this map a lot, which I don't think Meerkat has, I think you just assume that this is arena and you just play it like you would play it normally, right? So I don't think there's much of a deviation to be made from his point of view. So he's approaching this like he would approach arena, I think. But we're not sending Vills. Why did we pick
exactly.
Up
I was about to point that out. Loom without sending Vills.
Sandfish is probably expecting that something's coming, so picking up Loom, I think, is...
Well, 23 villages up is gonna be tight. Wait, what is this build from Sandfish?
With this amount of wood, it's 8 on wood. That's barracks into a stable.
He has Loom.
That's barracks into stable, no? With that much, or do we go farms?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the barracks.
Or do we go farms? No, it's barracks. Yeah, it is. 8 on wood is usually barracks into stable. I know that because I practiced arena builds a lot. I'm still shit on arena, by the way, but I can do the builds.
I think we're gonna be lacking a bit of gold and a bit of food for Sandfish.
I don't mind that too much, because with the stable, with the scouts, you get a lot of map control, and maybe the crepos play... I mean, maybe you delay the crab host, or you even deny them from going up entirely with the map control the scouts provide, but this is an FC, Mark the Blacksmith coming up for Meerkat.
But we're selling the stone, what about the crab post? No. Well, if it is siege towers, alright, fine. But I think it will just be a forward siege workshop, maybe with the monk?
We're not on stone, so it's not crab hosts.
No,
so,
I don't think so.
Is it going to be like... free longsword upgrade siege tower stuff? I don't know.
Wait, only 3 forward villages.
And look at this. This is AI. Look at this AI on the mill. Like 10 villagers on the barriers.
I mean, Oh, and blue is gonna spot
Double
the
pit
wheels,
X!
the wheels. But
Double
he has
pit
loom
X.
already.
Oh, we're scouting this. This is huge.
Double bit axe, whoa.
This is
Crazy kills.
huge. And we are going to stone now because we expect the forward stuff. We probably expect the castle
We're going on to
forward now.
stone for Sandfish.
Yes, we
Only
are.
6 on stone. 8 on stone. I think you will need to buy 100 stone. By the way, I was completely wrong. The build was great from Sandfish. Like no idle TC time, and he got up right away. There's still the forward barrack. He's sending forward builds.
I mean, that's a great point. If you just match what they are doing, like if you match the 4 builds, that can be a very great approach to
I mean,
defend this.
but then look at what. Okay, we're going back home.
Okay, the one thing that's
Careful.
confusing
No,
me.
we're gonna roll in the gate. Let's go. This is so annoying.
I mean,
He's
you can
such a
just.
pest.
I mean, you can just delete, I guess. But yeah, this is so.
Wall in the Ville. Oh, I could have walled in the Ville, and it's been so annoying.
Oh, we are Castle Age, and now it's going to get interesting. We don't have to research. We are getting immediate longswords, and this might be the opening.
No,
oh,
no,
the
no,
wall is there.
don't-
The wall is there.
Oh.
This might have been the opening, but this is a weak point in the wall now. And
Okay,
we.
it's fine. You can rebuild the stone wall behind. Okay, that.
Okay, yes. Ooh, okay, the crisis averted.
Yeah.
There's the expected forward siege workshop. There is the longswords. Honestly,
Siege tower. Siege tower.
sending everything to stone is a great adaptive play. He wanted the stable because he built the barracks, but the moment he saw the villagers come forward, he rushed up to stone in order to get a defensive castle up. And I think a defensive castle is the best defense for what's coming. By far.
And then you get Ratans, which will be very
Yes.
good against the longsword. And you can even send like 2 Ratans at the opponent's base. And actually, I think it's open in the southern woodland and stuff like that. So you could really wreak havoc in the opponent's eco.
Yes,
Let's
and
see.
this castle is absolutely great adaptive play from Sandfish. He abandoned his initial plan, he saw what was coming, and this is going to be really hard. Castle to the left, stone wall to the right.
Siege tower.
Oh, the siege tower could still be dangerous. We can.
You know
we
what?
can
You
wall
said
this.
you said that you love this castle. I don't like the placement too much. I think
Not the
it needs
placement, the idea
to cover
of the
gold.
castle.
Yeah. Is
This
there a
wasn't
wall
walled!
between the market? No.
Oh wait, we don't see the castle. No, and now we're walled. We are going to lose a bunch of. No, we're
Okay,
not
it's
even losing
fine.
villas. We're
I think
fine.
we could have killed
It's
this-
walled.
this-
We've defended
Actually,
this.
the 4 longswordmen are trapped. There's gonna be Ratans on the field soon. It should be. Wait, the economy is really at the.
Oh, we have 2. Wait, what happened to Sandfish's economy? Yeah, you're right. I mean, he probably focused everything onto the
He
castle.
had so many on stone. He's still on stone though. I'm not sure
And
why.
now he's pushed.
Do
Now
you
he's
want a
even
forward
pushed off
castle?
berries. This
Do you want a forward
is.
castle?
There's 1 knight on the field now.
But to
Oh,
be
that
fair, I
knight!
think,
That knight can snipe a lot of scorpions if we're not careful now.
Wait. Sandfish is Vietnamese. Has no eco upgrade at all. No eco.
I
upgrade
mean,
at
that's not really. That's not really in the cards for him right now, if you look at the economy, so...
all. Yeah.
Why is Sandfish's economy that bad? Like, he didn't really suffer too much damage. Is it just the
Means,
attention and the stress? Probably.
No, I mean sending the four just to kind of uselessly.
Oh, I
fight the
would focus the ram first, by the way, here.
Oh yeah. Oh, the knight is actually.
No, that
staying.
one
The
knight is going to
gonna
get
be
so much value.
So much value.
Yeah, 1 knight, that's crazy good.
You micro it though. Yeah, to the scorpion. Oh, that's insane.
Oh, and
Chris
the next
has to run
scorpion
away.
just
No, the
getting
second scorpion,
spoon-fed to the knight here. Oh, we have to. I think you just take the one-on-one against the pike, and then you can tell every. Oh, what's this villager doing here?
I'm not sure.
That's a
Miss
mistake.
Pathing. We sold the stone, okay.
Oh, I
like
think
that.
that's on a hill. This pike, this spear's on a hill. Unfortunate, but yeah.
Wow. And the scorpion as well behind. Okay, no, you couldn't win this one.
The Rattan archers are out. We have 0 on food. This looks rough.
I mean, we're still ahead in economy, but Meerkat is producing.
No,
at least.
please don't tell me we're losing to Chris on not arena, but on
I would
Shadow
love that.
Plains.
I would love that. No, there's no hole between the market and. Pretty sure.
It looks. Oh, actually, I think there
Oh,
is. There is.
Between
This is a
this
hole.
house.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
open.
between this now.
Is it?
This...
I
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
open.
Yeah, this hole I think it's open. Yeah. I
But
was
if
thinking
your
about the
opponent
house
doesn't
that
click,
was
if your
behind.
opponent doesn't click, if he thinks it's walled, then it's walled, right? So
It will also be ballsy to come in there with the.
Oh, look at how did Sandfish only have 130 idle time? Okay, the idle time now ramping up. We have to fix our economy. We do have army on the field, a lot of rat and archers, so I like that.
And it's crazy is that Chris with Bulgarians has better eco upgrades than potentially
better economy upgrades. He has one.
Vietnamese.
He has one.
That's better than Sandfish.
It is better. That statement is factually correct.
And we're going for the market, so the economy is gonna be dead. If you lose the market, you don't have economy.
This is...
And we made the farms are made forward so that they can be idled by the scorpion as well.
It's crazy. How can you afford so many scorpions? Holy crap!
It's so easy to, and no counterattack neither.
Oh. We are... And that's a small mistake, but it might play a role here. Oh, we have to abandon this entire position. This is crazy.
This is awful.
These three farms...
Fire with the scorpions.
These three farms should be on the side of the castle. That's a small mistake, but it's really costly in this case.
And now Chris, I think, will take the siege workshop. I'm hoping
this looks
he's
so
gonna use the long swords in the siege tower
stupid,
to snipe
honestly.
And now you take the siege workshop.
This looks
siege
so
tower
stupid.
to snipe the mangonel. You need. No, come on, Chris. Come on, you can do it. The opponent doesn't even have fletching.
Oh, villagers! This is a panic. This is a panic move. We are rushing down the scorpions.
The siege tower is coming back. No, the siege tower is gonna clean the mangonel.
What is happening?
And the scorpions are not getting
Into the castle we go.
No, wait. Wait. I think Chris doesn't have the hotkey for ungarrisoning the unloading the siege tower. He didn't unload on the mangon. I think take. But he says the ram working on houses. He should have. The ram should have been working on the seed work. If you take away the seed workshop, it's
okay,
great.
the mangonel is doing work. We have to take care of this mangonel at some point. The problem is Sandfish has been on no food units. Like we're repairing the mangonel. We have to block.
No.
Oh, the hit goes through. The hit goes through.
And he's taking the seed workshop as well. Chris is fully winning it. The economy is getting the same. Scorpions on the rat and even the are hurting from the scorps. Oh, losing some scorpions. Some longswords rather, but the siege workshop going down is the death of Sandfish, I'm thinking.
This is...
And
how did Sandfish's economy... It feels like his economy collapsed without much pressure behind from Chris first.
Exactly. I think it feels like eco-wise, Sandfish was dead before Meerkat even had...
Yeah, I think he panicked so much about what was coming, he just killed himself.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, come on, Meerkat. Chris, you can go for the TC.
I mean, now we're expanding. Honestly, just I want to see a mill and 10 farms now here. Or a TC even. We have enough for a TC. We need to establish a food economy at some point. We need to...
We can't even take the castle because there's nothing...
We can build 2 TCs! And we're... Okay, this is a very far TC. I mean, you want to be as far away from Chris as possible.
I like that. Yeah. No. Mangonel? Why Mangonel though? Take the castle! I mean, the stable is fair.
Finally, the Ratons are moving out to find a little bit of value. And
let's see how Chris reacts. Chris reacts with the seed workshop at home. He realizes.
Oh, nice.
He's not doing walls.
That is great. That is
okay, he's doing walls now. I think that's very important. He could, and he also could very easily wall in the north between the wood line and the edge of. That would be huge.
The question is, do we see Meerkat? He has to find. Oh, he's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to find the TC. That's terrible for Sandfish.
Let's go.
He's scouting. He sees the market. He sees the market, and he sees the TC, and he has his next target. Oh, that is great for him.
Just sees the long sword and knows.
Yeah, and he knows that he knows. Yeah, and that's bad.
He doesn't have the stone for another TC. He's going for stable.
Oh, here we come. Here we come. The ram train. It's on the way.
I mean, the Ratans are great units when they have Bodkin arrow, but against like those are +2 long.
They don't even have fletching. They're not gonna really do much.
And now you're gonna kill the market, so again you're gonna kill the economy of the opponent again. Wow.
Oh, elephant.
Oh, it was for an elephant. Let's go.
Elephant.
It's actually a bad choice because the
Rattan.
scorpions do have a lot of bonus damage against elephants.
That is something I didn't even know.
It's not that crazy actually. I mean, it didn't look impressive.
And
But it's good
Sandfish
enough.
is calling the GG.
No way. No way.
This
We
is-
had a big question. How does Chris play on such a close
Yeah,
map?
but honestly, this was more Sandfish completely like it. I don't even know what to call this. Sandfish collapse, and like Sandfish's economy collapsed before Chris was even there.
Yeah, no,
Is
I
it-
do agree. It was. I mean, actually, I'm gonna jump back in time to.
Yeah, that was. He just panicked everything to stone,
So we
and
are
then
not
he had
stuck-
nothing on food anymore.
Yeah, we have. I mean, it's the stone, right? 600. I mean, actually, 450 stone is a lot to gather. And afterwards, I think we kept too many villages on stone, maybe.
Probably, yeah, something like that. I like the stone and defensive
Yeah,
castle
Lord, you have
idea. I
nothing.
don't like the execution of we don't have any economy anymore. That's what I'm gonna say about this.
Yeah, yeah, we're going back onto stone. I think that was the most hurting point. I mean, against Chris, it's fine to rush everything onto castle and.
Yeah. And I
I
can't
don't.
believe I'm saying
Maybe you
this.
open with a monastery. Maybe monastery is fine to open a defense. Then you slowly start gathering stone to get a castle. At some point, I don't think you need a castle so early.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Chris, or in this case Meerkat, is one game away from the Secret Desert Cup finals.
Oh man,
This
that's
is absolutely insane.
who would have bet on that? Actually, what's the player cat thing? Like the thingy you. Where did you put them?
I put Jowlop and Chris on
Chris, yeah.
unpredictable. And I think it shows because in the first edition he went out in round 1 against Superhero, and now he's one game away from finals.
That's insane. And I mean, and this time around, unlike in the two previous rounds, this time around the opponent was fully aware of
Yes.
who the opponent was.
Yes,
Fully aware.
and he finds a way after losing the first game. He finds a way to win on Dry River, which can be expected. He finds a way to win on Shattered Plains with a siege tower.
Cheap siege towers. I mean, they're great nowadays. Oh, it's
I really hope Sandfish can. I mean, first of all, this has to be so frustrating mentally for Sandfish. This is a map he has to win 100%, and he knows
I mean,
that. I
yeah.
think.
If you're losing Shattered Plains,
It's
against
really
Chris,
like, how do you stay in
it
this
does look
mentally
good.
now?
Hmm.
Did you go? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess you just try to stay in it, and I'm kind of
Okay,
speechless.
yeah, let me have a look at the draft. So, like map wise,
Yeah.
I think I actually think you go for Canyon Lake because I don't think you want to play a decider game on the on some like against Chris in this
The
situation.
thing is, I guess I think Chris doesn't have a like home or like
No, not
away
really.
map. I don't think he has those. I mean, he
Though, I think Canyon Lake is particularly good for Chris because
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the elevations. It can be super hard.
But
to
you can do it. You can put the siege workshop or something. You can put it on the elevation and just push from there. Like that's something
Exactly,
you can do. So yeah, I don't know. This is getting dangerous for Sandfish now. And honestly, I am so confused who Sandfish is. This Sandfish from the players
It
left
has
is
to
the
be
biggest.
Phoebus. I would also
Phoebus?
see Phoebus like kind of shatter mentally.
Yeah,
See what I did? Shatter
this
on
could
Shattered
look
Plains.
like Phoebus not knowing how to play against. Okay, here's the problem. In the beginning, I thought, okay, Arbase would win against Chris, so he can't be Scorpion. Phoebus would win against Chris, he can't be Scorpion. Or he. It doesn't matter. Chris is beating everyone.
I think Phoebus is exactly the kind of player that Chris can win against, right?
Maybe. But the thing is,
very
he's
all-in-ish play
he's
style.
just busy cleaning up the entire right side of the bracket if it goes on like this. So
Our
the
base,
guessing becomes so
I'm a bit
hard.
surprised by our base, yeah.
I would
But
expect.
I mean, we don't have other guesses, right? Good guesses for.
Yeah, like I would expect Arbase and Phoebus coming into this. I would have expected them to win against Chris because they know what he's doing and they're prepared. But apparently, Chris is just so good with his style right now.
It is still very strong. It is still very strong. The one thing I'm particularly surprised about is that we lost on Shattered Plains after this great first game. Like in the first game, it did look shaky for both actually at some point, but in the end, Sandfish managed to stay strong in the game and defended pretty well.
I'm going to say one thing. I'm still not counting out Otter for Sandfish because
Vietnamese on
because maybe, who knows, but the thing is, Otter heard us say that we think this is Apollo in round 1 because they might have seen it already at this point. And now he's like kind of playing like Apollo, maybe? I could see him do that. But then again, this is really a stretch because in semifinals you should play to your best. So this is so hard. I'm back on the Apollo train again, and Sandfish, he might turn out to be someone completely different. Honestly, it's.
No, that's true. I mean, I'm mainly on the it's not Otter train anymore, but it's true that I'm saying Apollo but it could be another player. I mean, even blue player, I'm having a very hard time to pin him down.
Yeah, that is true. I haven't really found
Perkins,
him.
maybe even.
Crazy. Oh, that would be crazy.
Oh, that would be
I'm still pretty certain that Sandfish is either Otter or Apollo. But I'm so unsure of who I actually see there. This was like round 1 was like could be both. Round 2 was like okay, that's Otter. And now I'm getting more Apollo vibes again, which is super weird. Honestly,
yeah, I do agree.
Let's get more information. I want to go into game 4. I want to see Sandfish win. I want to have 5 games. Although having Chris in the final would be something too.
Oh yeah.
So welcome back. We are in a deciding game 4, potentially deciding game 4. We have Sandfish with the Italians on Desert Paradise. In the blue, the map looks kind of decent. The both wood lines that are supposed to be spawning kind of merged into one big wood line. If Meerkat goes there with Scorpions, we're dead. Meerkat, however, in the red towards the top of the map with the Dravidians, which is one of his favorite civilizations and one of his strongest civilizations. So if we want to mount a comeback, this is going to be very hard to do. However, we are on a hybrid map. So Sandfish has potential with Italians to go for a lot of fishing ships, very cheap fishing ships, to kind of get an edge in the economy, maybe trying to hold on land. One thing we absolutely need to do is wall off the front before Meerkat can do anything.
But this front has so many holes though.
I think it's, I mean, yeah, but you just drag your mouse across a line once and you just let the villagers build wherever there's like,
I
no
guess
tree.
it's fair. No, I guess you're right. Yeah. It's still easier to wall in, and we do have very nice back gold and double back stone for Sandfish. I think that could be very important. But again, the wood line, I think Sandfish would have been way better off with double wood line, just like Meerkat has, than this one big wood line. Because if you're being pushed off this one, then you're in big trouble.
Yes, 100%. So that is a little bit of an unfortunate generation. Yeah, we don't really have to talk about the map for Meerkat because it won't matter. So hybrid maps against Chris is always a little bit weird. Like, how many fishing ships? How many resources do you put on the water? Do you fight? Do you not fight? Do you like? It's so hard to pin an exact. Oh, I like the early walling. If we're already starting to wall towards the front, we could set ourselves up to defend from the pressure that will be coming our way.
There's one thing I like and one thing I don't like from.
Oh, it's just
Sandfish is doing the 5 on food trick to get onto wood and then a dock up faster. Yeah. With Italians, it's extra good because cheap fishing ships. However, again, with the Italians, you do have cheap fishing ships and cheap uptime. So what I like to do sometimes, I like to go for 4 on wood instead of 5 because you can still afford the fishing ships because they are cheaper with 4 on wood, and
Yes.
then you can bring a villager onto food faster to get up even faster. Which again, Meerkat, the timing can be crucial.
I like that explanation. I do that with Italians a lot too, so I feel kind of validated. I like that we are docking now. I also like that Sandfish was sending his scout to kind of guard
Yeah.
the villager to make sure the
Opposite
dock goes
side.
up. We do see Meerkat on the other side going for the other side, which is... And
very
yes,
important.
there are the walls. That's 100% necessary.
That's
I
a
love
lot,
it.
though. You have the time.
Hmm?
Isn't that early?
I don't care that it's early. I
mean,
it
if
has
you're
to
gonna
be
do
there.
that, then
The
500
villager,
is-
no,
is
the
fine.
villager is coming back from the dock. I think it's fine. This villager
Yeah.
is going there anyway.
It could have done his house though. This villager, the dog villager, is supposed to make a house.
That is
instead
true.
of
That is
wolves.
true. With generic builds, the dog villagers is supposed to rush. Wait, where's the house? There was a house coming up somewhere.
It's the third one very near the cheese.
Oh,
in the
okay. Yeah,
south.
I guess we just rushed that up.
Yeah.
So,
that's it.
Meerkat starting his fishing ship production too. Sandfish, if he doesn't have to fight on water, I think that's going to be very nice for him because he's Italian, so he can go for a lot of fishing ships, and he can
I
fully
actually want
focus to, and he can fully funnel his resources towards the defense on land.
I wanted to ask you: do you prefer to dock as the defender against Chris? Do you
Yeah,
prefer
that's
to
what
be,
that's
to
exactly
do
what
on
I'm not
the
sure
same
about.
side or the opposite side? Because the opposite side, well, you wouldn't be bothered on water, so you have the fishing ships helping your food economy a lot while being under a lot of pressure. So that's great. But on the other hand, I
If you
think
give
you want to
Chris free
disrupt
water,
the-
yeah.
yeah, because Chris is also relying on his very fast
look,
calculation timing.
The 4 villagers passing
Yeah,
Sandfish.
yeah.
He was waiting.
Well, I
He
mean-
was absolutely waiting. He knew this was coming.
You
the
said,
wa-
"Oh, look, like it was a surprise."
Yeah, I'm just saying we're scouting this, and now we're finding
yeah.
it. The villagers
Sure.
are getting
And,
distracted. What? This
and
barrack is
actually the-
tilting me. This is not a mining camp, bro. But yeah,
those barracks placements again from Chris, I never understand that.
did we
I don't
did we
know why
scout? Did we scout the walls? No, we
don't think
we
so,
don't know the
no.
walls are there.
There's
Oh, that is a little bit of a blunder. I mean,
and actually there are no holes actually.
I don't
I
think
take back what
there
I
are.
said.
Yeah.
For a very long time.
Oh, these walls are so great now. Like these walls are going to buy us so much time.
However, well, 23 veers though for Meerkat. I think that's a failed build. Except that if Sandfish is playing defensively, then Meerkat is not gonna be punished too much for being up so late, and will have a great economy, meaning that Meerkat might be able to follow up with a great castle age timing.
Yes, 100%. We do pick up double bit
some
X.
tight
I like
builds,
the approach from Sandfish. Of course, the crucial moments of this game hasn't happened yet, but I do like how it looks so far.
I think it's good. I do agree. 3 fishing ships. That's the perfect amount, I think, against this kind of aggression. We
Yeah,
are
I think
floating, well, maybe a 4th or the blacksmith. Okay, that works as well.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna
one
have
thing
great
that
starters.
helps against Chris is to go a lot of feudal age army in order to defend. I
Yeah.
think that's just always gonna be good. So I like the range and the fast blacksmith. We do have an archer out. Oh, this might be a great defense here actually. Oh,
This
the
might be
villager
very
are kind
fast.
of.
The ship. Okay.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a mismicro. What is this mill? We want the market? No, that was a miss. Wait, what? Second mill deleted now? Okay, range. Oh, yeah, that's the W key. That's the W key. Oh, I like the rewall. We're trying this again.
Oh
we
yeah,
tried
that's
that.
a very good point.
Oh, we get it! That is so huge.
The
That is
timing-
huge.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
archers?
important.
Can we please? Oh no, we are going for the counter.
No, he's going for the counter-attack. I think
Oh, I
he's
like
learned.
it. I like it. In this case, I like it. Do
He's
I?
learned. Yeah.
In this case, I do
Uh,
like it because we're safe at home.
He's gonna.
Infantry cannot walk here.
And he saw the Dravidian skirms that are about to come.
What is this?
This tower is shit.
Not even discussing this town. This town is straight up shit.
Are you towering half of the berries?
The berries just
okay.
are walls.
it's still like Dravidians, so they can get very cheap arson actually. 38 food, 13 gold, that's nothing.
Oh, we're adding fishing ships, which I don't mind too much, honestly.
Did
we need a
scout?
tower at some point. We need a tower at some point to break in, I think.
Yeah, I think a tower on the... No, I think we need to preserve a tower for the wood line though. Because the wood line, we cannot lose it.
I don't
So
think
here we just
I don't
focus on
think we are
walls?
thinking about that if we're red at this point. I think the only thing we're thinking about is getting... You're going to those berries! Are you mad?
I mean, he needs a market anyway at some point.
I mean, I
don't
guess
mind.
that's fair, but you can wall with this even if you put a house like...
Okay, the archers forward are finally coming over to the opponent's town. What, we getting the infantry armor? We haven't been able to do shit with the infantry so far, and we are upgrading them. Careful about the rerolling. Yeah, the rerolling
This is a
and now
great
we're on
early
the birds.
defense.
Yeah,
This is a great
very
early
awesome.
defense. With
We
the
have
counter attack happening on the berries now, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to watch. Oh, we're watching. Immediately pulled back the archers. That's a lot of idle time for Chris. I mean, while I'm saying that,
and also-
Blue's town is doing nothing as well, so...
Even if you forget about those archers, with the extra armor from the Italians,
yeah.
they are way more
True.
tanky against the Veals.
True, that's a change that happened recently. I mean,
Yeah.
the economy for Sandfish has to be balanced out now. I like the outpost. Sandfish seems to be doing all the right steps. That might be the first
I think
game.
he has it. I think he has it.
Did he solve him? Did we
I
crack
think,
Chris?
I think he figured out Chris.
Early
those
walls
archers are pulling-
into like
I doing
walling
such
to
a great
teams?
job. Skirmishers
Oh,
to
the
defend,
look!
2 archers forward.
Look at this villager line. Like that's so much value from the archers.
Yeah.
By the way, on the left, if this is important, I'm gonna freak out. The scout on the left of Blue's base has been constantly hitting this wall, and he's close to breaking it. There will be one tile of a hole. The scout
and
has
the
been
Menatons
knocking on
are
that
coming over
forever.
or not? But I'm not sure even Meerkat is gonna real right.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know. I
open
don't
now.
think he does. I just think the scout.
But it could be huge. No wait, the Menatons are kind of.
Oh, Meerkat is forced into skirms, which delays his castle time by a lot. That is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
very, very good. I
For
mean,
sure. We
they
only
work
3
with-
fishing chips against 5 as well.
but the thing is, Sandfish is on skirmishers as well, which I love.
We're trying to reroll behind.
That's
You need
great.
to
The men at
No, I
arms!
don't think-
Gate!
And those
gate,
men-at-arms-
gate. Oh no, we're in.
Those
But
Menatons, they have armor. They
This
have.
is fletching. This is fletching skirms. I still think we're fine.
No, it's armor. They're gonna take 1. Like we need 2 archers more.
Yeah, but if you have enough skirmishers, then even 1 damage will do the trick. Yeah, you can
the-
just rewall,
Okay.
rewall, skirmisher in the way. Okay, we manage. I
Okay, it's
think Meerkat should have stayed.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I mean.
Oh, the berries! The
Oh, the
berries!
berries!
The berries! A lot of villagers going down. The skirms were. And that's what I'm saying. This one scout and
He's
we're
up.
up to Castle
He's
Age.
dead. He's
But
dead.
that's what I was saying.
it's
The
fine.
one hole the scout created to the left
Yeah,
distracted
no,
enough to
it
get
was
value
great.
on the right.
Market coming up only now for Meerkat.
We are up
He's
to
gonna
Castle
be-
Age before Meerkat. That is.
He has no economy like this.
crazy.
Trash.
So the counterattack with 2 archers completely disrupted Meerkat, plus forcing him into skirms even more. I think honestly Meerkat can buy Castle Age with the resources he has, and he's he's doing it as we speak.
Yeah, but it's gonna be later with
Yeah.
the worse economy, less units. No, actually he has more units, but it's long swords against Italians.
Stable in the
Sandfish
back.
is adding
We're
the
switching
gen
into
archers.
scouts with bloodlines, so I don't exactly know why.
To snipe the siege.
Probably to snipe the
But
siege. I
the-
would think so too.
there's-
Yeah.
Cheap. He has a cheap.
I mean, one thing that's
Pikemen,
going to be very
right?
interesting is to see what Meerkat is going to do when he's later to Castle Age. Because I don't think that's a situation that he finds himself in very often.
Yeah, he's gonna be very
What am
surprised.
I-
Oh, I've seen him go for elephant arm.
Elephant
That could be a
archers
thing
and
here.
siege. We are against skirms,
Stone.
but yeah, the siege
We're going
is. Dravidians. I mean, yeah, Dravidians can do siege pretty well.
Do you think Sandfish is going on stone to counter the potential elephant archers? I think it's just too different.
I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't think so.
It
but
wouldn't
you
make
never know.
sense in my books because Dravidians are more than happy to just play skirm into it. So.
Oh, for sure. Okay,
Oh, we're chasing.
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
like if Meerkat, as the player we think he is has to drop
We
back with his
think he is,
army, then
come on.
something is clearly wrong. Because he's not a player who likes to retreat. He's probably going to regroup and
He has
try
to,
to
though.
take a fight with more units, as he's doing right now. Let's see how
But
this
the
fight is going.
Botkin should be huge. Yeah, and with
Yeah,
micro.
but with
Fish
Botkin
is
we
on it.
just dominate
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the Manatam is not contributing.
Alright, game
Yeah.
5. This is game 5
This
territory, I
should
love
be
it.
game 5.
Yes.
Double Siege Workshop. No, 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 no.
We
Wait
lose
a minute.
all our army. It's 10-0
We
army.
sing the second one. We
Okay,
sing the sorry,
only
one of
Chris-
the Siege Workshop.
Only Chris does double siege workshop with 0 army on the field.
Hey, elephant archers, let's go.
I mean, there's knights, there's skirms, we have nothing.
Yeah,
The
he's gonna
third
get-
siege workshop at home, by the way.
Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked at home.
This was a tactical masterpiece by Sandfish, I have to say. This was really well played. Yeah, this is
also,
well
like, we were a bit worried that his mental could be a bit quick after losing this game on Shattered Plains. Very helpful, but he's looking sharp in this one. Like, it's actually the sharpest game of Sandfish
By
that
far,
we've seen
by
in this,
far, yeah.
set. Even the multitasking, like the group of archers, he's microing everything. Well, maybe not the knight at the at his base, but it's fine. And we're gonna have a castle even, not too
Yes.
long. A double monastery as well.
Here
Are we
come
doing a
the
bit too
elephant
many things?
archers with Botkin soon.
But
Oh, the
he just has
monastery is
to-
so smart. The monastery is so on point with the defense here.
I mean,
Oh, this monastery is great.
I
Love the
just think he's
monastery.
doing a bit too much. Like he has invested into a stable, double monastery, and soon a castle. to
Yeah,
keep
but the
him
thing
happy with them.
is...
But you know that the opponent has nothing else.
Meerkat's
Look at
economy is kind of dead.
it is kinda.
And we have a defensive castle soon at home too, so there's not much Meerkat can do. Hmm.
Oh, the economy from that is. Yeah, not the
Look at
best.
those villagers fighting. Look at the squad is coming.
Our 3 villagers are taking
okay.
ages to kill the.
The knight has
Knight?
+1
Everything
armor,
in
and
the-
that +1 armor
Yeah.
does so
Oh
much
no!
here.
Oh no! We'll fight you.
Sanctity
Knights.
coming in. Wait, that castle isn't defensive. That castle secures
Wait,
us the game in the
what?
middle. Yeah, I like it. I don't mind that.
I hate it, but okay.
I don't mind it.
Now I guess we're gonna have Sanctity and Redemption mods, and
If you
that
have
way we're gonna have 6
Against anything that Meerkat can do right now, this castle is a sanctuary which Meerkat cannot push. You
Yeah,
have
it's
gold,
fine.
you have like long term this castle reassures that you win this. It doesn't matter what
Yeah,
happens.
because we're gonna have a Redemption mod for sure.
Look at Red's so-called base. There is none. We have a bunch of villagers in the TC, a scorpion. I mean, the push to the
8
right
villagers over
still
there.
looks.
Oh, 1 scorpion. Let's go.
Yeah.
And wheels.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chris is dead. This is game 5, which I'm super happy
7
about.
wheels and 1 scorpion against 1 knight. Who wins? Well, the knights. Ah, the wheels.
नान तैयार
Let's watch this in pixel.
Mm,
I mean, even 1 damage is enough if you apply it often enough. So, do we get the Vil? We get both actually.
Dang.
Mhm.
But I think he
Oh,
got
the
value.
elephant
Oh,
archers
the
are
elephant
in,
archers.
but it looks
Yeah.
like the monks already found their target. And
Do we have a redemption already?
No,
Not
but we
redemption
only
yet.
have sanctity.
Oh,
Sanctity happened.
yeah, but
and
it's true that there's no even there's not since unit on.
Yeah.
All right, well, Xardas, I'm very happy to tell you that we're going to the Idol game.
Canyon Lake as a final decider is wild.
Oh my goodness.
Because Canyon Lake is one of like is okay. I'm gonna say one thing. With the exception of the script we had for Bedouins, I'm super happy about the maps we have in this tournament. I really am. Like people discussing about dry rivers, very snowbally, very figured out. But I think there's maps like Desert Paradise, Canyon Lake, Dana Kill. I think I'm super happy to have those included because all those new maps created the best games I think so far. I think that's fair to say.
And I think Chris is himself very happy about those maps.
Fair enough.
He's been finding a lot
Absolutely
of
fair
wins
enough.
on those.
Indeed. I am going to update the score. I'm going to switch the scene.
Okay. Well, back to the drafting board one last time. This time for
Yes.
Canyon Lake, we know that. And wait, we're left with Malians and Saracens for Chris.
I'm getting once again so triggered by the way that fucking Meerkat looks at me. It just looks at me as if it's done nothing wrong. So innocent. Yeah. I'm repeating myself. I've said that before. But yeah. So we know the last map. We know it's going to be Canyon Lake. Dravidians is gone.
Georgians?
Armenians is gone.
Georgians or Lithuanians? And Malians or
It has
Saracens?
to be. It has to be. Honestly, against Chris. Okay. Usually I'd say Georgians like 100%. However, against Chris, I prefer the early uptime with Lithuanians because you can up.
Lithuanians instant rush.
You can.
Instant rush. Instant
No.
rush. I want
No.
to see that. Oh, come
No.
on.
No.
Goodness,
Listen. I have something serious to say for once.
Mm.
So, no, actually, against Chris, the one thing I've seen is the earlier you get to feudal age army, the better you can defend.
Yeah.
And Lithuanians can go up super early and do
Okay.
exactly that. So usually I'd say
Counterpoint?
Georgians, but against Chris, I think Lithuanian is the way to go.
Counterpoint, in terms of timing,
Yes.
well, Georgians can be up at the same time as even if
Yeah, but Lithuanians with the faster skirm, I think, feel more comfortable to defend what Chris is going to be throwing at you.
faster skirm is nice. However, counterpoint again, the churches are insane, and even the
If you
Mule
make it to
the
Castle
mule
Age,
cards can
no,
be great.
they just hard die to the Rams, no? Like, isn't Chris just going to ram those down, easy peasy?
you
The
can
question
go
is,
fight, like
do
you can
take...
jump in and out. It's
Okay.
like towers, but like it doesn't cost stone. It's super fast to
Counterpoint.
make up, and you
Counterpoint.
have monks.
Counterpoint, on Canyon Lake, all your woodlines are super exposed and far from the TC. You have to, for the churches, which I agree with, are great for defense, but you have to make it to Castle Age. And Chris, on a map like Canyon Lake, he will go hard on your woodlines from early feudal age forward. He will be relentless on those.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
okay, counterpoint.
counterpoint.
On Canyon Lake, you have a very safe gold, meaning that you will be able to have archers on the field. Like you make one tower on your wood line, and then you have archers on the field. And then what do you do in feudal age? That's when Chris goes to castle age, and then we're getting into the castle age I was talking about.
Counterpoint. Let's go into game 5.
Okay, that one is fair. It could be okay. It could be Saracens. Imagine the 5-head play from Chris. He goes for Saracens, and then he goes for archers. Like he totally switches up his play style.
In that one game where everything's decided. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind it too
imagine.
much. I wouldn't mind it too much for sure. And
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. 3, 2, 1, and you are exactly right. We do see the Saracens
And the Georgians.
and the Georgians on Canyon Lake. Okay.
Look at the wood lines for Sandfish and the wood line for Meerkat.
Okay.
I much prefer the back wood line for Meerkat than for
Honestly, Sandfish can go very good lumber camp to the left and to the back gold and just
It's
wall
too
it
far
off.
away though, right?
No, it's not. It's very doable. You can just
however,
wall
what
off.
you can do
You can wall this
with
off.
Meerkats, you can take the hunt as well.
I like this
Hunt
back
and
base for Sandfish actually. You have a very good woodline for a lumber camp or for
And you have the gold as well.
for
If you-
Meerkat
actually,
and
you
the
ma-
gold, and then you wall off the front and one tower.
Exactly, yeah, you wall between the two wood lines. Yeah, I
Yes,
agree,
exactly.
actually,
You
that
wall
could-
this off.
That could be OP.
No, that's how you play this map actually. I've seen this a lot. Oh no! Don't go to the right. I mean, I hope he switches.
It's a mule
I
cart.
hope
It's a
he
mule cart.
switches. I hope he switches. Yeah, it's a mule cart.
Yeah.
We can rotate over.
And I mean, and being able to get the extra Ds could be insanely good. But like
I
insanely
think
good.
so.
with
I
the
think
mule
Georgians
carts.
is a very good civ on this map. I really do. One tower would kind of defend all of this too, by the way. I mean, not against what Chris is going to be doing, but it could help.
Two rhinos, I
So,
think.
in this case, it's once again a hybrid map with the difference that there's only one lake. It has the maximum amount of fish that can spawn, which is between 4 and 6. That's how I modified the script. And in this case, you cannot choose to go onto a different pond than your opponent. You have to be on the same. In this case, that's what's different.
Yeah. However, just having a thought. We're seeing Saracen from Meerkat.
I want to point out that Sandfish started building a house and then decided to not keep building it. I hope that that's intentional and not a misclick, because
No,
this
well,
can
he's gonna
delay
notice
your
it
first
anyway.
fishing ship by way too long if you don't.
Yeah, but
realize.
I think he realized that he was late. Although, classic actually.
Oh,
I
we're
think he
building it.
realized
We're
that
building it now.
if he could already have the dock, and you don't want to delay your fishing ship production. Okay, just now.
Oh, he
So it's
doesn't.
fine.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah.
fine.
I guess that's just a habit, because the generic builds his house into dock, and with
Exactly.
Georgians you don't
Yeah.
need it. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
I wanted to say with Saracens, I think Meerkat is gonna try to go for an FC, because I'm looking around at this map and I was trying to understand why is that the map of Chris, but it could be the home map of Chris if he's planning to play it as a decider map to surprise the opponent, and maybe he is choosing. Okay, now he's not ignoring the water. And
So
he's
first of
choosing
all,
to switch it off.
I agree. It's great to see Chris or Meerkat on a civilization that doesn't usually play infantry. So
Yeah.
that's the first thing that's exciting me. And yes, I completely agree. I want to know what he's cooking here. He did pick Saracens in the drafts before, he just didn't show us what he's playing. Like, he picked all those man-at-arms civs, and he always picked Saracens with them. That's, in every single draft he did this, but he never used them. So there's definitely something he has in mind for them. He wouldn't pick them 3 times if he didn't.
Yeah, and then why this map? Because on this map, well, we're just seeing that sometimes you can have generation where Sandfish, you can pretty easily wall in your wood line, your gold, and you have extra hunt, which again is super helpful when you're playing against Chris. You also have a fishing ship, which
Oh,
usually
he's housed, rushing up a house
Chris
now.
doesn't want, usually Chris doesn't want to contest, like the water.
Yeah.
So all of that is telling me like this shouldn't be a home map for Chris,
Honestly,
except if he really has something cooking.
I might have misspoken, yeah. I think you can, with Saracens, you can still do 4 villagers forward into barracks, and you just abuse the market for Castle Age. Yeah, sorry. That's true, that might be something he does. You
Yeah,
might
but
just
then,
see
I
the
mean-
same style again in anyway.
But then you're still making dock, and then you need an early meal to
I
get
think
an early
Chris...
market. It delays your push.
I think Chris
by a bit.
always makes docks nowadays, because first of all, the fishing just pays back way too quickly.
Yeah, it goes off, yeah.
And he likes that his opponent is putting resources in water.
Yeah.
I really think that's something he actively wants to bait. And... Oh no, we didn't spot the possibility of this. Oh, we didn't see the gold, that's so unfortunate. We didn't see the back base we have on this map.
Oh, not yet.
And on this map,
Dang.
scouting your wood
It's-
lines and how your map looks is super important. I've realized
It's
that in
still
my
fine.
practice games.
You're fine, yeah. So we're
And
seeing
there is the
four forward
Vills.
villagers. No, wait, where are they? No, why so close to the pond?
Do we see this?
Yeah, the opponent is
Okay,
seeing that.
I want to know where he puts the barracks. If he just puts it up the elevation, like next to the...
It would be great. But
I
really
thought that was, I thought that was Chris'
Yeah, I thought
barracks
it
for a
was the
second.
opponent. That would have been sick on the berries even.
Okay, this is...
Okay, now it's downhill. It's still very forward.
We have to do a study on Chris's barrack placement, if there's any pattern.
They're
on
so
it.
weird. I don't understand them. I wanted to point out the build from Sandfish. It's a great build for
Is
decider
this Fast
game
Castle?
in the semifinals.
No.
So
It might be
no,
Fast
from
Castle,
neither.
honestly.
No, it's not a fast castle from neither. Okay, we have the militia.
You sure?
yeah.
Resource-wise, it could be. Okay, archery range, that makes sense.
Should be a fire as
I mean,
well.
you're kind of
One
mad
fire.
if you go FC against Chris anyway, so...
Yeah.
I mean, the villagers are coming, and oh, preemptive tower, we are anticipating what's happening. I like it. Oh, we're sending... The militia is under the TC. If we lose this, oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's very bad. We're gonna lose the fish. The opponent is gonna have most of the fish in the middle. The safe tower, which is very nice.
I mean, the thing is, that's the only... That's your only spot that is exposed, so towering this will always be good, because the
Oh,
rest...
we're also stealing the ship under the TC for Sandfish.
Holy... Like, okay, he's doing so many things at once, I really
He
like...
killed
Oh,
one.
that's terrible for him. We have to mill this ASAP, by the way. After the
But I
sheep,
mean,
we have to
he
mill
needs
this ASAP.
he needs a mill anyway.
And these
for
villagers are
Saracens.
not really doing anything forward. And
No, no,
this
this
is the
is-
point you touched on. On this map,
This is
you
awful.
have
Yeah.
On this map, you have the resources way too close for Man-at-Arms to do anything. This is a very good point, and Sandfish is kind of looking fine here.
I don't know what you do in. That's why I was considering the castle age, the fast castle age possibility, because those villagers are they gonna find value with this? That's actually pretty smart with the
We're
mill.
milling our opponents here.
and it- Oh no, we already have the mill at home. Still no market though. Okay, it's coming up now on the wood line.
Oh,
And
we have
the
to be
fire-
careful not to overchop, but I think it doesn't matter because of the tower.
And the water as well. Oh, this is a brutal game for Meerkat. I'm not seeing. I mean, I know it's Chris and he can do some crazy stuff, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all here.
I mean, we have.
No?
Wait, what?
Why no?
Something has to have happened.
Oh, there was a quick wall attempt at the gold or something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But the archers
Oh,
are
once
here.
again,
And
the
actually-
archers find their way. Oh, yeah. Oh, that
They're
is
forcing
huge,
the tower,
actually.
But then the wood line. Then the wood line is exposed.
Yes, this is the danger about this map. Archers are, and that's the thing, when I played this map, I found archers to
Just
be
move
very,
around
very
some
good
fields.
because you force the tower in one spot and you just rotate over to the next spot. Because archers can reach that gold very well. And Chris not being able to sell stone is a win in its own right. Yeah.
And again, like the forward, all this investment.
Oh, we have to
Hasn't paid off
completely
at all.
abandon the wood line and the mill. These two archers are finding so much
This is
value.
awful. And look at the resources for Sandfish. He's gonna go up. You go up and you do what? Cav archers? You do whatever you.
Honestly, if you're up to Castle Age earlier, I think
Market.
a couple of regenerating knights might do the trick. I don't think there's much
Yeah.
Meerkat can do that.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Even a church rush, like even if it's not Armenians, you
Churches!
actually do a fortified church. You do a fortified church on the opponent's gold.
No,
you take,
if you
take down
let
the
Georgians
tower.
get to churches and a little bit of units, you dead against, especially.
Oh, and the
Oh,
archer-
and we found this too now.
We found the 4 villagers even.
Oh, this
dang.
is. Wait, where's the forward
So
archers?
even
I
more
think they
idle
died.
time for them.
I think the forward archers actually died.
Yeah, the 4 archers. We still don't have flashing, but I mean.
Oh, and we won the
Fishing
water.
away
We have
chicken.
3 fishing ships just fishing
Oh
away.
yeah, for a
too.
long time.
I love
yeah.
it.
I mean,
absolutely.
Chris never made anything.
The forward
To be
villagers
fair,
are
Chris
dying.
is clicking up. Chris is clicking up just now. Come on, force drop. Come on, Chris.
Oh, I like that he's trying to split them up, but Sandfish is too clever to let that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun having Chris. It was fun fantasizing
Yeah.
about Chris in the finals, but this looks like Sandfish after a devastating
It's
loss
looking
on
like the end,
Shadowplains.
right?
All the forward villagers are going down, which means the pressure won't be coming. The siege workshop will not go up in your face. We're close to reaching Castle Age, and this is.
Okay, bloodlines. Oh, we didn't have double attacks.
It does, yeah, because I think you just delay until you make sure that you aren't dying.
One
And-
stable.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
There's 2 vills still. So these 2
There's
villagers have to
2
perform a miracle,
Amron,
an absolute miracle now.
Look at the eco KD. The eco KD. It's been a brutal game.
Yeah, it should be the other
We've only
way.
been able to kill 1 archer.
Honestly, I respect Sandfish a lot for keeping his mind in. He played his best 2 games after the Shattered Plains game. Honestly,
Yeah.
I have to say.
I do agree. It's
Hmm.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy how he managed to come back mentally after Shattered Plains.
I think this was one of the
Okay,
moments
nice.
where you lost to Chris, and then you're like, okay, bro,
Okay.
what are you doing? You
Oh,
lock it in
I'm
now.
not hearing
and then...
you anymore.
Oh, I'm cutting
at
out
all.
again? Okay.
Keep
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah,
Uh,
test.
Okay,
I'm
it's
gonna
coming
restart
back a bit
quickly.
now.
I'm gonna restart quickly.
Okay.
Honestly, no, if you can hear me, I think the game won't last
Yeah,
that
no,
long
it's-
anyway, so.
Yeah, I think.
Stream
the
is
same thing
fine.
here.
Yeah, it's just
Then the
Discord
tower.
which doesn't forward my audio for some
We're
reason.
gonna have
It's so weird.
sledging. We're not doing much, but we don't need to do much. I think. What are you scared of if you're Sandfish?
I don't.
How can you lose the game here?
You can't. Oh, the siege workshop is
Oh,
denied.
you're
denied.
spotting the villager.
Yeah,
on the
he's
siege
finding
workshop.
both. Yeah, this is GG. This is completely over.
Oh, and the other one
Oh
as
my
well.
god. And the way he pulled the set back.
Oh, Chris. Not like that. GG. Good luck there. Thank you. Holy hell! What a set!
Oh my. The way he pulled this back is
What a
absolutely
set.
impressive.
Yeah, we know Otter. It's the Discord.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
it's a
God.
Discord. I don't know why.
I don't know. I'm still a bit surprised that this home map. Remember, it's the home map of Meerkat. I don't know what was the initial strategy, but it doesn't seem like. I mean, it felt like he didn't have a real plan on this one.
That is true. And we do have a second finalist in Nightbot just deleted Otter's message. We do have a second finalist in Sandfish, and honestly, I think after this, if you make it through 5 games of Chris and come back in this fashion, you
Yeah.
deserve it. You absolutely deserve it to be in the finals.
Xardas, imagine the feelings for Sandfish after like seeing this GG in this very
Yeah,
last
it
game.
must be so relieving. It must be so relieving.
So happy.
And you have to be so proud of yourself. You have to be so proud of yourself,
and
honestly.
exhausted and
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know how it is to sit there and if you lost, imagine if you lost with that exhaustion, like.
Yeah. Crazy set and I was happy because Megafish, you're gonna have to face Chris for the third place match.
Oh yeah, have we ever seen Fish play versus Chris? I think that's going to be super
it's
interesting.
Gonna be great.
This is gonna be such a fun third place match, holy crap. Honestly, talking about exhausted, we were one game
we're gonna
off.
Have a best of 7 in the finals, best of 7 between Sandfish. So I'm really thinking against Biscuits. So in the end, if the guesses are right, 2 of the favorites. So
Biscuits?
we kind of
no. It's Biscuits versus either Apollo or Otter.
I'm
probably Apollo. I mean, I'm switching around. Like tomorrow, it might look different again. This is so stupid.
the first ban at all. Like I really cannot see Otter first banning at all.
Yeah, but where's Otter then? Did Otter go down as Scorpion then, or what are we saying? Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, tomorrow when the reveal video starts playing, we're going to be so wrong on so many things.
I think so, yeah. I don't know. I feel like maybe some of the viewers have better guesses than mine at the moment. Like especially Ghostwriter. In the Twitch chat and all, and in the Discord, he's felt pretty confident about some of his guesses, more than me at least. But
but people always feel confident until the reveal plays. Like so many people were feeling confident with the Hidden Christmas Cup, and then the reveal came.
Yeah.
And suddenly Dino was second place, and Orico got out. And Orico was out in round 1, so
yeah, that was so fun. Our base as well. Yeah, we had some crazy stuff.
Ghostwriter GG'd out of his games in minute 10, so he had more time to guess. That is a wild thing. I love it. Okay, so let's look at the draft of this beautiful set. Honestly, today was great. We were one game short of a full 10-game semifinals day.
That is true. Yeah.
And that's exactly what we wanted to see. Let's look at this draft for one last time. No, sorry, I gave Meerkat the point. That is incorrect.
A very important point as well.
Yes, this is a very important point. It's a match point, actually. But yeah, Sandfish is going to move on to face Lynx in the finals. That is a matchup that I'm dying to see. It looks like two very prepared people.
I do agree. I do fully agree. I want to. I mean, I'm remembering the Berber masterpiece of Lynx in the first round against the Viking.
True.
At all.
Yes.
This kind of stuff.
That was the first time we called Lynx. Is it on my stream again tomorrow? Yes, it will be on my stream tomorrow. I will be casting with Pride tomorrow because basically Pride has done the entire tournament, so I thought it was fair to co-stream the finals. Yes.
Yeah. The crazy stuff from Pride.
Oh yeah, Pride unfortunately had to go today. He didn't feel too well. I hope he's better for tomorrow. Like missing tomorrow is not a possibility, honestly.
Oh, sorry. I mean, looking at the draft, look at the draft though. The map draft. Chris, he picked Canyon Lake and banned Sunburn and Desert Void. Even Bedouins, like he really killed the Steppy Gold on Bedouins.
That is true.
I'm still not sure about the Canyon Lake choice.
I mean, it's probably like the problem I have is why does he ban Sunburn that much? That's the one thing I can't wrap my head around.
I mean, in Feudal Age, you cannot do that much damage. It's pretty easy to
Sunburn,
wall in.
you can
But
switch to the
then,
other side and avoid the whole
well,
pressure.
you
Yeah.
cannot really switch, right? If you're sending forward, and then you don't have the time to walk away.
I guess, yeah.
But some kind of FC.
I guess
Saracens-
Canyon
I think
Lake is
Saracens
just
might be on
the
Sunburn.
most exposed I mean, Canyon Lake is just one of the maps that is the hardest to defend, I think. It's still not easy to defend it. Unless you want to stay at your TC with all villagers for like the entirety of the game.
I mean, Desert Void, I can see it as well. It depends. Desert Void.
Desert
they are
Void,
different
you can just easily. I think it's kind of
Well,
like, yeah.
It depends on the.
No, I don't think
generation.
Desert Void is easily wallable, but the woodlines just kind of shield your TC off so
Yeah,
easily,
it
and you
does.
like all your aggression is funneled into the TC. With humans, I can imagine it to be broken.
Well, what about Boulder Forest then? Boulder Forest should be pretty fine, no?
That is. Okay, the way
Even
the
damage
draft
deal.
works, I'm trying to think. No, the way the draft works, he could have picked it, yes.
Yeah, he could have picked it.
I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
no, I think what happened here is Chris looked at the map and he thought it was Black Forest. And I'm not even joking. I think he looked at the map and he was like, oh yeah, that's Black Forest. People are going to wall early, I'm not going to be able to do anything.
I mean, it was semifinals. He must have at least seen a game out of it. I would be surprised.
I mean,
I
maybe
really think it was a strategical
maybe,
choice for
maybe he
Canyon Lake.
still think, but this was after round of 16. This wasn't after. I mean, yeah, it was after round of 16, obviously, but I don't think Chris has looked at the recordings. I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't.
I mean, it doesn't
Sandfish
seem
definitely
much
did,
for
and
him.
it helped him quite a lot in this set. Honestly,
The bans.
Sandfish knowing that this is going to be Chris before he got to ban Civs might have won him the series because it was so close. If Chris gets the Civs he wants,
With
that
Kumans,
could-
imagine Chris with the Kumans.
Did you see the Cuman game yesterday versus Devil?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely brutal.
So, and we got Desert Paradise again. So Kumans instead of the Dravidians on Desert Paradise. Might have been
He
a
wrote he
thing.
couldn't watch the Rex because he didn't downpatch. That is not true because Sokol approached me and we figured out that we just sent the semi-finalists the C80E recordings, so he had access to that 100%. I know that because I talked to Sokol about it. So if he wanted to, he would have had access. In any case, I'm pretty happy that my and Nando is showing up after the second game. Chris is showing up, Nando is showing up, all the
Yeah,
lurkers
Chris.
coming after this crazy set. Chris, honestly, you're a different beast these days. Like
Yeah, that was
honestly, like if you're Meerkat or not, like you are. Damn.
Heath. Yeah, sure.
This is a whole different level, honestly. This is absolutely crazy. This is not Hidden Christmas Cup. This is not Hidden Christmas Cup Chris we're seeing. This is a new Chris. This is a better and improved version.
Yeah, he has improved a lot since last year.
Chris was here all the time in chat too. Yeah, but then I guess fair enough. All right. I'm going to. This is the problem when I'm doing this on my channel. I don't have time to update the brackets in the background. I might have to do that after the stream. Anyway, I'm going to. No, I'm going to. You talk for a bit, and I'm going to show the actual bracket. Not going to take.
Oh, let's go. So, guys, tomorrow we're gonna have the final day. Pretty hype. Still at 15 GMT, if I'm not.
Yes, it is. It's still 15.
Okay. So we're gonna have a best of 5 for the third place match between Meerkat against Coyote. We saw both players today, and then against the grand finals, best of 7 this time around.
Yes.
We're gonna see what this changes in the draft, but it shouldn't be too drastic. And it's gonna be against Lynx, a very prepared player, very in control, I would say, player for sure. That's what we saw actually.
Yeah.
Against against Sandfish. Well, Sandfish, it's kind of hard to say how he played. Okay, first set, was against Antelope. He won 3-0, but I don't feel like it was clean. He was simply the slightly better player and pulled it off, but in kind of crazy games, if I remember correctly. And then it was against Fennec Fox. Oh, Phoenix Fox. Yesterday, I think, or maybe 2 days ago.
No, it was
It
yesterday.
was also crazy set. Went to the decider game again. Oh, by the way, 2 decider games in decider sets. Yeah, two sets going for all the way to 3-2 for Sandfish
That is
in a
true.
row. I mean, that does mean that mentally, like, he should be coming in very strong in the finals,
Yeah,
and also
I
that
agree.
he has more experience. Like, I mean, if it's Phoebus, he already has a lot of experience based on the preparation. He has been preparing a lot, but also like the tournament experience, it's actually like something different from the just practice. And he will have played way more games than Lynx, who has only lost one game in
That
the
is
three
true.
first
Lynx,
round.
Lynx is yet to be challenged, honestly. I mean, Coyote came close. He was in a very good position on that Boulder Forest game.
Yeah,
Still,
no, it was pretty close.
he's looking very, very scary, honestly. Like, if
Yeah.
my money, I mean, if I had to bet, I mean, it's crazy because we haven't seen Sandfish against a player like Lynx. Because Lynx is just a whole different player, like
Exactly.
stylistically, than all the people he faced before.
Yeah, Antelope and Fennec Fox was nothing like it wasn't clean. It was a messy game, very aggro, and Meerkat even more. Whereas Lynx, it's way more controlled, you know.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Uh, in just a second, I am going to have the bracket ready to show. I just had to edit it in the background in real time, which is a little harder to do. Okay, so source goes here, here, and
I'm
then.
wondering what. So 7 maps out. How many maps do we have? 9 or
Sorry?
11?
No, it's 11.
4
Should be
plus
11.
6, 10, 11 maps. Okay.
Yes. Okay, the bracket
So
is on the screen. 3-1 on the left side. Lynx is in the finals, which I'm happy about because I said in the beginning Lynx is my favorite identity in terms of animals. I was rooting for the Scorpion too. Unfortunately, that didn't turn out so well, but I liked Lynx the most out of the identities and the animals.
wow.
Sandfish, I have no idea what that actually is. I might have to do a little bit of research. I just think it looked cool, and it's an actual thing. That's all I know. But yeah. So tomorrow I can't wait. Like it's going to be such a great appetizer with Coyote versus
Oh yeah,
Meerkat.
the third place match will already be great to watch, and then leading into the finals, which
Yeah.
I mean, again, if those, I mean, based on what we've seen from both players,
Yeah.
could very well go to the decider game as well. I
Oh,
think,
I hope so. I hope we're going
and
to be
that would
sitting
be
here for a
crazy
long
long, but
ass time, and I'm gonna have
crazy
no
hype
voice tomorrow,
finals.
and
Yeah,
then the reveal is going to be happening. And yes,
in the reveal. Yeah.
there's one important thing: the finalists and the third place people will have access to the first 2 rounds of their opponents
Okay.
in terms of regs. So they have seen Scarab die to Lynx, and they have seen Hedgehog die to Coyote, and on the other side they will have seen not Jackal, but Fennec Fox versus Sandfish, and they will have no, actually, no, yeah, that's true. They will also have access to that game. So yeah. Honestly, the Scarab thing is irrelevant. My mind's doing stupid stuff. Okay, so everyone, one last time, the players that could be guessed here, I'm gonna throw them on the screen. These are the people we are looking for, and we're not going to do any guesses for the semifinals. I think it's a little bit overkill. We are going to have a big round of guessing tomorrow, where before the reveal we will go out and have a very, very big form where you can put in all your guesses for the players. Probably going to do it in a way where I will ask you to not vote for yourselves, to not spoil anything in terms of like some sort of one-off votes that might give something away. But still, yeah, Javesty, thank you so much for being a big identity of this event, even though I couldn't, or I didn't invite you to play it this time. I hope
No,
you
that's
enjoyed your
fine.
time as a caster too and as a viewer. And
It was a great experience
yeah.
for me. Thanks again so much for organizing this event and inviting me as a caster. I mean, I enjoyed it a lot, even maybe even more than HICC because of the guessing game rights.
Yeah.
In HICC, actually, I was kind of. I mean, I couldn't. I couldn't guess who Fairy Lights actually was because I knew it. Whereas all of you, you had the
Yeah,
chance
but
to
that's
go, so.
exactly like you had the insight. Actually, throwback to Hidden Christmas Cup. You didn't know where Dino was, right? I don't
Oh,
think
of course. No, I did.
you did. You did?
Yeah.
You
Of
knew?
course.
Okay, crazy. And you were one
I
of
mean,
the few
I know
then?
my Dino.
Yeah.
I just didn't know in the first round, but it's because if I remember correctly, played. I mean, his set was cast by the tea time, and I wasn't there for live, and
Oh, so
he
you
had no
couldn't hear
clue, so I
anything.
didn't.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
and I don't
understand.
think I even watched it,
Yeah.
so I didn't find him in the first round, but then I found him out. Yeah,
All
I knew.
right. I think that's it for today. We're going to have a lot of games and a lot of excitement for tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow we will get the reveal after the grand final. This is going to be the moment this has all boiled down to, leading up to the end of the event. And like I said, we're going to have. Please stop unfollowing. Please don't unstop unfollow. No, wait, actually, please. I can't talk anymore. Please don't stop following this event after the finals because there will be a lot of content for after Sunday. There will be a lot of story times, a lot of like funny narrations about what happened behind the scenes, what people said, what people did, what people thought. It's just a lot of things that happened, a lot of perspectives from the players, things they weren't able to share before. It's going to be a blast. So stay tuned for anything that's coming. And one thing I can already tell you, this won't be the last of those events. We will do more of these in the future. There are concrete plans in place and concrete plans in my head, so staying around even in Discord will do a lot for you. Okay, I've kept you waiting, Javesty. If you want to hop off, that's fine.
No,
I'm
that's all
just
right.
babbling at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we do at the end of a cast. So thank you again, and well, can't wait for tomorrow, man. It's
Me
gonna
too.
be great.
Me too. I
Yeah,
wish I could skip forward. All right, everyone. That's it for today.
you're
Let's take
wrong.
a well-deserved break and see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay. So who do we rate for this now? Let me see. To 90 man. Honestly, let's go to Nesios. I think I've never rated him before. I think that's a great idea. I like Nesios Blaze. He plays with mouse only. Did you know that? It's kind of insane.